Twilight whispers long gone past, ancient worlds in shadows cast. Mortals tread on sacred ground, hear the silent haunting sound. Divine threads we weave and tear, in the chaos dark despair. Order struggles to hold sway, in a realm where night holds day. Choir of angels' voices soar, mortality we can't ignore. Order struggles to hold sway, in a realm where night holds day. Choir of angels' voices soar, mortality we can't ignore. In the balance, chaos reign. Divinity, our sweet refrain. Eternal fight, the lines are drawn. In this world where hope is gone, midnight calls, the echo strong. Destiny will right the wrong. Mystic visions blurred and deep, in the silent shadows creep. Mortals reach for light they crave, fall into the endless wave. Choir of angels' voices soar, mortality we can't ignore. Order struggles to hold sway, in a realm where night holds day. Choir of angels' voices soar, mortality we can't ignore. In the balance, chaos reign. Divinity, our sweet refrain.
only for a little
for a
bit.
short, vicious period of time.
And both of the ladies, they like to lay in the nest together. Like it's so gross. Like it's so cute. It's so cute. But they poop everywhere. It's gross.
Yep.
But it's adorable because they usually poop outside of the nest, so it's just around the nest is gross. But then the nest itself is pretty clean. But still, it's like, guys, why are you lying on each other? Like it's ridiculous.
They just would like to tear me to bits. So I know my babies, right?
Oh, do you mean the geese tear you to bits? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lucy wants to rip out my septum ring so bad. Yeah. So bad. She wants it so bad.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have a septum ring then.
Maybe, yeah. How inconsiderate of me, honestly.
Maybe she knows something
perverts. Yeah. Yep.
That too.
Oh, did Jezebel get anything special for the holidays from Krampus or anyone?
My mom bought her a toy.
Please, sir, may I exchange
In
your
fact,
card
I got to
for
my
another?
parents' house and
You are
I
on the
let
ball.
Jezebel out to use the bathroom and put Jezebel inside and would start carrying stuff in. And like I couldn't even unload the car. Mom's like, Jezebel already got into her present. I was like,
Oh my gosh.
sure she did.
Yeah. Yup.
Do these 3 cards look familiar to anyone?
They look like cards.
They do.
Can't miss.
Is this your card?
Aid of the Pure and Favor of the Kodai.
Nope.
Then going back in the deck. I don't know who it belongs to.
Well, maybe it's Aaron's.
Yeah.
No, I think he takes his with him. Aaron, you take your cards with you, don't you?
Yes, I do. I have my
Not to
cards with
call
me.
Leave your
people
cards.
out, but I feel
Yeah,
like the
they're right
most
here.
likely people would be either Heidi or Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to
For
name
sure.
names, but Heidi.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
5, so I'm pretty sure those aren't mine. But
Yeah.
Well, I know
They
you
may
keep
have
yours
been
in
at
your
one point.
dice tray, and I know yours were on your.
They're right here.
Yeah. So, so what's your theory?
Yeah.
Suck it, Trebek.
But
I suck on that one.
there is a lot of truth behind what she says, even if it isn't the case this time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Yeah. Why?
Right.
What?
I can't shuffle today.
Haha.
My magnetic field is negatively affecting you.
Yes.
Because I cannot shuffle.
Yeah, I guess not every day.
I
you
do
shuffle.
not possess that
Sleeves. Shuffle.
dexterous
Very
skill.
differently though.
And
I'm trying to convince him.
that
I bought these for a
in.
different game, but they do not fit. They were like
Oh,
just that much too narrow, but they were perfectly for these. So.
okay.
But he's not
Ooh,
sure.
that's
I'm
my
like, dude,
favorite. Okay.
let's do it. So he wanted to see how they shuffle, so I brought in a different shuffle.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
They do shuffle
You get good
nicely
ones?
in the sleeves.
It's just you have to do it differently.
Oh, did you bring the sleeves?
I
Yeah,
did.
and they shuffle.
Yeah.
Even a deck like 80 cards in it.
This is a deck with roughly that many
Oh my
cards.
gosh.
I mean, because I don't
These
care
are
if
actually
you get
thinner.
messed up, but-
These are thinner than what these sleeves are. Anyway, this is what they look like.
Oh,
in
hell
sleeves.
yeah. You got some good stuff.
And this is how
I
I,
could
typically
choose to
shuffle on
either
this deck.
Oh, you just
Get
kind of.
advantage
yeah,
on a
just kinda do
deception
that.
roll.
And then the
Or
they just kinda
randomness,
slip
everyone discards their
Drop
cards
them.
and draws replacements.
Oh, I love
I had
chaos.
that one and it was
Chaos.
really
really
sick
like
several
this.
times. But
Or I'm
The
pretty sure
company went
someone
out of
did
business. I'm
Madness,
so pissed.
where they can
So I've been,
select
like,
one person to get a
taking them
flippant
Yeah,
off.
like
leaf.
it has a textured back.
I'm pretty sure someone used that during our Christmas in my
Well,
turn.
when we get
To
the
great effect.
when I finish the
I feel like because it
redesign
was useful, it was
and we get
very
the new decks in,
Up to you.
we'll we might try those.
Yep.
Anyone else want to draw or replace a card? And Tony, have you drawn? We'll let you draw 3 if you want. If you found the deck in your truck.
I just ran and looked, and I was like, that's why I was escaping. Like, oh my gosh, I forgot to go look. And I ran in there, and I didn't see it. I've got it somewhere. It must be like under some clothes I was folding or something. I can't find it. I just ran around, but I didn't want to be gone too long. But I will find it.
Well, the surprise is ruined, but I sent you your own deck of inspiration cards, so you could just draw and have a deck there for your
Other
use.
than having dinner with.
You did
That's
not.
right.
You did not ruin the surprise. I ruined the surprise, but I.
You didn't ruin
that was
it.
probably,
Anything.
Just saying Merry Christmas. How's your video
I
game
felt that's
practice?
probably what it was, but I appreciate that. I will find it. Yes.
And he said, "Great, you want to see?
Um,
Hop
do
on
you wanna
Discord."
draw or replace a
And
card?
so
What?
he
Do you want to
screen
draw
shared,
or
and I got
replace
to
a
see
card?
the video game, which is
Jacob?
very cool.
Draw or replace card?
It's a first-person shooter.
Christian? Draw
You
or
know,
replace?
uh,
You're good?
and there are a couple of
What are the
glitches
rules
that
around that?
are kind of
You can have a total of 5 cards in your hand
and I'm
at
sure
any
he's learning
time.
more from the
You can play that at any time. You can't trade with other players.
I
I've only
don't
got
even know
3,
how many
so I'll
hundreds.
take
Do you want to trade any of them in and draw a new
There
one?
are, and he's creating
You don't like the ones you
environment
have?
and the movement and his heads-up display kind of when you walk it kind of
Honestly, they're all
you know it
pretty
moves
good.
as if
Okay.
you
Yeah,
have
manga,
weights
like
and
so.
everything. It's yeah, I was very impressed. And then he had me play a game from itch.io, like a indie game that's weird, and watched while I fumbled through the tutorial.
What was it?
Voices of the Void.
Ooh, I haven't heard of that.
You're downloading signals from different stars and things like that and sending them off with drones and taking care of the satellite dishes and
It was described
It's
as
creepy.
a sandbox horror sim.
yeah. Nothing too.
It's
I
first
mean,
person.
the only scary thing that's happened is when I was outside at night to call for a drone, a rubber duck fell out of the sky,
That's weird.
and it really scared me, so I stopped playing. I didn't know.
Oh, and the dream that you had last night.
Oh yeah,
while
that
you
weird
were
dream where
working on the
yeah.
It was
computer.
a successful game then.
Yeah. It's really. I mean, it's. I don't know. I find it engaging. I think
The
you'll
graphics
probably
look
be
like
boring.
Half-Life 1.
Wow.
It's like that
Yeah.
level of graphics.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
Did you
Fun.
play Skill?
Did I play what?
Skill.
No. What's that?
Oh, you didn't play it yet? He sent a link
Skill. Oh.
on the text chat.
Oh, that's what that word was.
Should you play Skill?
Oh.
I played it.
Should you
Yeah.
play Skill? No, it's not Skill.
Oh,
Yes,
they're
but don't
like
no one say
sold
anything
as a
about
set,
what
and
it
they all
is.
look completely different.
Okay, then
And
I
they're
will
all just
happily.
like
You have to go
I
in
mean-
completely blind.
I mean, you can even know
Oh,
what
so just like the extras
Skill
and
the word is.
Yeah,
without-
Well, sure, the word,
I
yeah.
love this one.
I mean, without you can even know like what it's
It's got a little
portmanteau
tiny dog
without
inside,
really
you can barely
ruining it,
see
I
him.
think.
Oh my god.
But I don't know. It only takes like 5
Cute.
minutes.
Yeah, it's very quick.
It's pretty great.
None of the other ones
Okay.
are really interesting.
And it's a
This one
computer
is like
thing. It's
very
not a phone
fun
thing.
You just have to watch out for your power, your pleasure, and your pain. Those are the 3
I mean,
metrics.
that's daily life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it does kind of need WASD and mouse look and
Okay, cool.
speakers.
Perfect. Then I will do that
I
tonight.
tried it on a phone and it just didn't work right.
Yeah, definitely would want to do it on a computer, not
And since
not a
it's
phone.
short, I can probably handle it.
Mhm.
Since my hands are not liking the using a PC again.
Yep. All right, are you guys ready on the virtual network?
It sounds like something
I'm ready.
spooky but funny is about to happen.
Yeah.
Some Scooby-Doo
Oh,
bullshit going on.
speaking up on
Yes. Yes.
Believe it's
Oh.
Tony's.
Okay, Raggy.
like Zoink Scoop.
Jinkies.
So brief recap for 2 weeks ago. Belmass celebration, party.
Yeah.
Talk
Yeah.
about plans for Baratos Hold for the renovations. Gareth had a meeting with Osan.
Son of Bin Laden.
That's what I literally just thought the same
Bin
thing.
Laden.
I can make him fall in love with me.
Oh no.
Something, turn undead, yada yada
Yeah,
yada.
bro, he's come
Step
up
3
in,
profit.
like, conversation for me. This is weird.
Friends started to go missing.
Ba-ba-bum.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Missing people
You had a
are-
nighttime scout of the war camp outside of Whitecap where you were attacked by mind-controlled Whitecap citizens and a giant demon elk,
Oh yeah.
which is where we
That's
left
right.
off last time.
Oh, is that what the big one is?
Yep.
I thought we killed it.
Yeah, I thought
Nope.
we killed it too.
It's
I thought we
definitely
killed
like
it.
It was almost dead,
bakery.
but not finished off yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
almost
I
dead.
thought we got the final blow in.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Huh.
I guess maybe.
Yeah.
I agree with the youngins.
If
Yeah.
it did happen, if it did happen, I didn't record it.
That's
Okay.
satisfying.
Yeah.
Thornton, do you
Yeah,
remember?
six.
Tony?
Love
I did
it.
think that.
It's really sharp
I
though.
could.
Like it carves up all my other dice if I just leave it
Oh,
in there.
wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember it dying.
Pretty much. I'm gonna keep it in the disappointment dice box.
Thornton says he does not remember it dying.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, yeah.
It's
So
seems
nice
like
try.
we're still
I
mid-battle.
feel like I remember another one.
Were there 2 more that came
Yeah.
out?
There's 3
I'm pretty sure
that
I
are on
remember
the
us
perimeter
leveling
of,
up at
like,
the end
where
of
that
the-
Yeah, a few
force
times.
is,
A few times.
Oh
that
yeah.
are, like trying to
Yeah.
make their way around.
Yeah, but didn't more 2 more elks come out of the woods?
No, but I can have
No,
that happen. if you
No,
want.
no.
Good. There were
I actually
9.
remember.
Yes.
I remember it too.
You do? Okay, all right.
But
don't.
no, I'm stupid though.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Wasn't it?
It must have been a dream.
Because there's other things on there, but I don't remember what they were.
Yeah.
Those just the people.
they're the lumps.
The mind control
lump.
citizens.
Be nice, Mom. Be nice to them. You just called them a slur.
A lump?
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe
Okay.
to them it's a slur. I don't know.
Sounds like I didn't know that was a slur.
No.
Some
That was a song.
The king's limb.
Of course you would
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I'm sitting alone.
Oh.
We're on a buggy march.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. DM, I'm paying attention.
Some might
They're totally
refer.
motionless.
Are there
No,
piranhas?
he's
I know. They're confused.
He's gonna kill us with like malaria. Or
Yeah.
Oh,
something.
Jesus.
I'll send a text.
Oh
to her.
no.
All right.
I'm literally gonna send a text to everyone. Some might call them the shadow bound.
Don't crunch up.
There. Let's just play the whole rest of the game like that. I'll just text things to everyone. So only one round of combat was
Hold on, I have a
finished.
text.
Go ahead, check that. Normally I don't allow films at the table.
What are you picturing?
Hmm?
Oh. Were you reading or taking a picture? Oh.
No, I tried multiple times
Gotcha.
to say some things, but people
Oh.
kept talking, so I said,
Because
I'm just
we're
going to text it
funny.
to everyone instead.
And relevant.
You could do like the preschooler clap, clap.
Oh.
clap.
There's an air horn.
Like you can't not clap to that. I mean, like.
Yeah.
So this is a bit top of round 2, and Nim, you are up first. What would you like to do?
All right. Well, I did just figure out a moment ago. I realized heroic inspiration was turned on. Remember last session?
Oh.
I was like, why am I getting a +4 on all? On, I had to remove it from my
Yes,
rolls.
I do remember that.
But anyway, I think that's what it is. So I just did a test roll, and it didn't include the +4. So anyway, that's
Okay.
what that is. In case anybody wonders why they're getting an extra 4 in their thing.
And what did that come from?
On D&D Beyond, up next to your walking speed, there's heroic inspiration, and if you tap it, it turns like just on as like a shine.
Oh, so you just
And let me-
accidentally turned it on at some
Let
point?
me just test to make sure. Yeah, because let me just double check it. I'm just assuming it. Well, no, that didn't do it. Well, now I don't have it, but yeah, I think that's what it was.
It looked like a toggle to me.
Yeah, it's a toggle, but anyway,
Do we
I don't see the +4 in my. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think it was wisdom.
That was
It
what
was
it was.
wisdom.
But the elemental wrapped its arms around the elk's neck and.
Yeah, it did.
You cast something
Yeah.
huge that just like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
do remember that.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and call me a liar.
Yeah, thanks for
I'll
calling
still
us
call you a
liars.
liar.
Well, technically, this is the time when Santa's not watching because he only has to been good this year. So
Yeah, exactly.
this week
Oh my
is much
gosh!
prime.
Free
Yeah.
for all.
Loophole.
Mhm.
So
I decided.
Yeah.
Here, what a
Santa
gift!
is back in its chrysalis, so like.
Chrysalis. Oh god.
I decided, thanks to Chernobyl, that I'm calling the period of time between Christmas Eve and New Year's the negative void coefficient.
I
What?
like it. All right.
Huh?
This period of time is called the negative void
Because of
coefficient
what?
because of the
We
TV show
rewatched
Chernobyl.
Oh, the TV show. I thought you meant the actual event. I was
Yeah,
like,
me too.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
what?
it was the event that created the
It's
TV show. So
amazing. I don't usually
yes,
like to
those
rewatch
things are
things,
true.
but let me tell you, if you want something that's going to take you completely
For
out of yourself,
something
then
that
will
was
do
made
it.
2 years before COVID, you're like, wow,
Yeah.
extremely relevant.
Yeah. So well done.
So I do recall the fire
Hey,
hug,
the guy who did Scary Movie. I mean,
so we'll take him down to 0
Yeah.
and take him off the
So
board.
that means
Yeah.
I'm no longer grappled.
That means that you are no longer grappled.
Woo!
Not shadowbound, as some might say.
is there?
Just start swinging
Represent-
wildly with your broadsword.
I didn't know what you were going to say. Swinging wildly.
You just helicoptering it.
Yeah.
Yes. Is there a representative up there for the elemental anywhere?
What could we use
And are you
for
going to
the
turn
elemental?
that screen up?
There you go.
behind you?
Elemental.
Yeah.
You said fire elemental, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's
nice.
perfect.
I don't know exactly where he was, but that works.
So, are you drinking like cocoa or coffee?
It smells so good.
It smells
It
really
is
good.
Work
It does smell good.
peppermint patty hot cocoa.
Oh my
a
God.
shot
What?
of decaf espresso.
You need some of that, don't you, Mom?
Because I know how to treat myself.
That is perfect.
Nice.
Absolutely perfect.
Noise.
Yes, if you're ever in Kroger or wherever and they have the like in the hot cocoa aisle, it's like got the York peppermint patty logo. Slap it on it.
I love me some
Nice.
peppermint patty, so yeah.
The next time you're at the store.
All right. So Nim, you are up first. Sorry to interrupt your turn.
Oh.
It's okay. So, if I could just get a recap of creatures around me that already have some damage on them, or do I see anything? Can I tell? Like, I see the two to the left of me.
The only one of the Shadowbound that have been damaged is the one next to Vera, the O,
I still kind of want one to clean house for me.
beneath the N.
Oh, one of the things that we're trying to.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that one is bloodied.
So I will. I'll go ahead and attack this one right here that I'm
No.
pointing at.
Can you attack
Um,
the wall?
So bonus action.
It's gonna like just
I'll-
bounce off the wall.
You have that orange line indicates it's a wall of force.
Yeah.
A wall of force,
Oh,
you won't be
okay.
able to fire through it, unfortunately.
Yeah,
All right,
shoot,
no
like,
problem.
straight up arc it
I was
over.
about to say just
Yeah.
up and down.
How tall is it?
10 feet.
Okay, so just a
10
little
feet.
pop
Just
fly.
jump.
Oh, Mom, it
like
could do the thing
15
like the
feet
hawk.
high.
Remember with the game?
Oh my
Like it
gosh,
just
yes.
boom. Yeah,
Yeah, they were so crazy.
very cool.
So actually, I'll move to that location right there,
Go ahead.
and let's see if I can grab it. That should be 35 feet. Okie doke.
It'd be fun to like gallop around with a.
I'm gonna cast,
and just skewer them all.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Make a little kebab.
Hunter's Mark,
Flesh level kebab.
and I'll put Hunter's Mark on
Is that what you?
this one closest to me,
Okay. On
I have
M.
no idea.
and then I'm gonna also attack that same one. And I'm gonna attack with my one.
Very spooky.
That's what the baby elk,
What's the
Iker
green?
elks.
Alien
sounds
whales.
like.
That's a
I don't
27.
remember. But there's a green one over here. I don't know. I'm just another red one on.
Don't know what the green one was.
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah. Yep. Santa's here. Oh my God. I didn't
And
tell
that-
Santa was here.
Little
He's been
yellow
calling.
circle is where the elemental is.
Thank you.
Adam Power didn't add my +5. So I hit with I attacked with a 27.
That hits.
Now the damage, I rolled 1d8 +5 and I rolled a 2. I don't know why I didn't add the 5, so that'll be 7. And then Hunter's Mark that was on him. I'm sorry, I don't feel like I'm very prepared. Stop, get out of here. Back up. Go away. And then add Hunter's Mark right here, 1d6.
Can you turn that down a little bit? Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Great. So that's 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
What piercing
Got
did he get?
It's not visible.
I couldn't
Oh
hear you. What was
God.
that?
Okay.
So it's internal?
Yeah.
My
Yep.
spleen pierced.
Ooh.
Okay, so it is bloody, but it is still up.
Jacob can attack with
Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack my second attack.
No, you're not.
That's a 32.
32. Close, but yeah, it hits. Just.
32 to
All right.
attack.
Damn.
So that did my damage. So that was 10, and then it's gonna take another. Let's see, let me add it up. Another 11, and then it's gonna have Colossus damage since it's already hurt. So that's 11 plus another 3. Make sure that's what I rolled. Yeah, so 14 points of damage.
And that's just for the second shot, right?
Correct. That's for the second shot.
Your arrow goes through the head of the nameless citizen of Whitecap. And two things that you notice. A, you notice that the Shadowbound have begun forming this ashy, wispy darkness enveloping their bodies.
Ew.
You can still see them through the shadow, but they're heavily obscured by this shadow stuff. And their eyes are glowing a very dim golden light.
I think we need some feather dusters or something. That might help.
Does anybody have like a turn undead?
And your arrow, although it has completely pierced and gone out the other side of his head, the shadow begins to form sort of grasping tendrils holding his head together.
Ew.
And keeping him up on his feet and animate. So he is still he's still going.
Rude.
He still exists.
Yep.
So, but I can tell that he did in fact take damage, and then based on that damage, this action has occurred.
Yes.
Yeah, and I can see that he is. It is hurt, but something has changed, and something looks different on him as he's still moving. Okay, or still standing, whatever. Okay, I will finish my turn there.
Okay. Telvis, you're up, and Thoradin, you're on deck.
Okay, I need to move, let's see, 20 feet, looks like, toward the center, so I'll be beside, I think that's the kid. And then I'm going to cast...
You're moving...
I think it's...
North, south, east, or west?
East.
Directly along the
10, 15,
bottom of the
so it's
square,
you're moving
just next to
Thoradin.
the kid.
Yeah.
I didn't move Thoradin.
It said Thoradin on the icon when you moved it.
That's
Yeah. Get shattered.
I didn't see anything that said Thoradin.
It was labeled Thoradin, but now it's not.
I'll be Thoradin for a day. Or...
Yeah.
Is that how you do it? Did I get it right? Okay, so right there.
Well, if I'm raging, I can't cast
Why
spells.
didn't you move?
So this one moved?
There.
Oh my gosh, where did I waterfall? Oh.
Already lost the connection. That didn't take long at all.
Not round.
All right, and when you get there, what would you like to do?
I can't rage, can I?
No, you can't.
I'd like to
I mean,
cast-
you could say that you're raging.
I'd like to cast Grease on
Grease?
these 4 squares.
He declares bankruptcy.
Start doing the hand jive immediately.
Mm-hmm.
No,
No.
immediately.
No.
Immediately.
Immediately.
Who's
I
face?
mean, he is standing beside the kid. Why else would he move over there?
There you go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something like, I don't know what that means, but
No, that's not gonna work.
Don't know.
We'll just
like a manicure,
draw
right?
it.
Yes.
in a way.
And it's a 20-foot
No, it's a 10-foot
or a
square.
10-foot square.
Yes.
That.
Yep, like that.
And what are the effects?
I want that to.
So it is difficult terrain, and everyone inside of it needs to make a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
On their turn or immediately?
When the grease appears. So that
Okay.
would be now.
And you said dexterity?
Yes.
Just have like fun sound effects as they like.
They're doing a ready and please
Yeah.
today.
So dexterity saving throw of what is my saving throw? Crap. 17.
N failed and O succeeded. So N is prone.
Yep.
Yes. And then anytime they enter the grease or end their turn on grease, they also have to make that saving throw.
Nice.
Zero prone in here.
Is it?
Wait,
is that
so
like-
they're in and out? That means there's at least 15 of them.
No.
Nice.
Was that a cantrip or a spell?
No. It's first level spell.
Okay, but it doesn't make your force wall go away.
No, it's not concentration. It just lasts for a minute.
Nice.
Okay, anything else for Telvis as this puddle of rage appears?
Yeah.
Means rage against the dying of the light.
Machine.
I'm so angry at you!
All right, well, Telvis is up, and Thornton, you are up, and Kid, you're on deck.
Okay.
Doesn't one of them have Hunter's Mark? Didn't.
Yeah, the M. M is in Mary.
Oh,
Alright,
they
so
have
Thornton
letters.
is going to move up a little bit so he can engage with this one that just slipped and fell.
Already engaged.
The one's married, the other's engaged.
So no joke when I
Alright.
was
And you
earlier,
get,
I had to avoid the candle so I wouldn't get burned.
Advantage on your attacks since he's prone.
Okay.
I love that.
And
I'm like, oh wait.
so I'm gonna attack, but I'm gonna attack for knockout, not kill.
Non-lethal.
Yes, no non-lethal.
Got it.
So I think I just attack like normal. It's just that the damage just goes to making them knocked out, right? Versus
There are
the...
Correct.
neighbors and friends.
Okay. All right, then I will
Oh, I
just
thought
go
they
ahead
were
and
the
attack.
flesh lumps.
No. The flesh lumps were coming off of the ones that you have killed.
Okay. All right.
Little
They're like
squelchy
the-
little balls of
Ew.
pink flesh.
So it's like the little sucking.
All right, so my first attack
Okay,
roll is going to be a 17.
So don't
Uh-huh,
want
that
all
hits.
the crisp is what you're saying.
All right,
Dang it.
and so that's going to do. Let's see, it's not adding my bonuses, so that's going to be a total of 7 because I get a +5.
7 damage.
Yep,
Okay.
7. Then I'm going to attack with my other hand, and I roll a nat 20
Nice.
for a total of 28.
Okay.
Um,
Good job.
so it does a
So
total of
32,
6
but-
damage, and then what? Double that because it's crit.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so that's 12.
12.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm actually not even. I guess I didn't need advantage. Okay, so now I'm going to go with my second round of attacks, and that is a 13.
13 hits.
Okay, so the damage for that will be my 2 + 5, so 7.
Okay.
And then my final attack is going to be a 21,
It hits.
and that will do another 6 damage. And then that will end my turn.
One second. Okay. So you experience the same sort of thing that Nim experienced with his bow shot, where you actually see it looks like he slumps unconscious from your blows, but the shadow itself is keeping his body up, standing, fighting. So he is still up. Well, he's rolling around prone on the ground, but he's still active.
Okay. All right.
Anything else for you?
Nope, that'll be it for me.
All right, Kid, you're up. Bad
Okay.
guys next.
Can you open this?
Oh Jesus! I could have done that 3 rounds ago.
I know.
Pickle dice.
Oh my God.
I know. I don't know what the pickles cursed me. I don't know why.
It would be really funny if one day you just super glue it.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously?
It's not budging.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's rude.
If I had one of those rubber grippers. Yeah, it's budging. I think I'll loosen it for you.
Yeah, over the candle.
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Cursed pickled eyes.
I'm not this drunk.
That's it.
For you.
If I had my grippy thing.
Yeah, just
Actually, I got the little device that like it slides into, like it makes people with arthritis. It's beautiful.
We could dent it a little bit.
I'm gonna heat up the lid.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Jackie can do it.
Probably.
Back when I was doing the tissue stuff, I was an expert
You'd always
jar
take it out
opener, but
back.
not
Yeah.
anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Now I
Good
can't
idea.
even open my. I have to get the.
You got it!
Wow! Oh wow!
Yeah.
So the candle works.
The candle did work.
Powers
Yay!
combined.
Okay.
I loosened it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Probably.
Hold on.
Yeah, no.
There's one. There's the one. This is a D4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I hope that one isn't cursed. Okay, so I'm gonna do second level magic missile, which is 1d4. Technically plus 1, but since it's level 2, it's plus 2.
Yeah, before D4
So,
plus 4.
Wait, 4d4. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you get
4d4
a
plus
couple
4.
more for each level.
44.
Isn't that
Or
for
Or you can split them up.
44.
Okay, wait. Do I roll for each dart?
Usually, yes.
Okay.
With
So
magic missile,
yeah.
you roll
At
once and then
second
multiply
or
it by the
higher,
number of
the spell
missiles.
Or you
creates
can do it
one
that
more
way.
dart for each
I think that's
slot.
official.
So it'd
Oh,
be
really?
plus
Yeah.
2. For
Oh, I
each
just
one.
always heard that they're each 1d4 plus 1. But
Yeah, you roll once and then.
But then
You can do it.
it's
then you
2
multiply
because
it.
I'm at a slot level above first.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
do
That's just
2
an extra
darts.
missile.
Yeah.
Okay, so
4.
6. So 6 for that one? Maybe?
No, it's still just plus 1. You just get
Oh.
to roll twice and do,
Oh, okay.
do 2 darts.
Huh. Okay, so
Yeah, if you take the rules as written, you roll 1d4 and multiply it by the number of darts.
A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to target.
so
To me, that sounds like
Okay.
you do it separate.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
I mean,
DM's
you'll get
rules.
the same average damage either way.
Yeah.
I got a 4 and then I got
I
2.
thought there was like an official statement. Well, apparently Mr. Crawford thinks that raw you deal 3 times the same d4 you rolled. I don't see any such specification in the rules at all.
Well, that's
So,
just Pathfinder we're
Crawford-
playing now.
Crawford said
Playing
multiply.
Okay, so I got 4 and then I got 2.
The action economy in Pathfinder
So 6?
actually just makes
Yeah.
a lot more sense.
So you get 5 missiles? I thought you got.
I get
You normally get 3,
hold
I
on.
think.
You get
If
three,
the
but
higher
then-
level, you get
but
bonus,
then-
you get extra.
Yeah.
you. This spell creates 1 more dart for each slot level above first,
Hey,
so I get
spellcasters,
1 more. So I get
You don't get no spells anymore.
4.
You're just gonna all
4
be
missiles
blasters.
total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blaster. I want
Did I
haste
roll all
to
the
be
damage?
the most powerful third level spell
Wait.
period.
So are we not doing the multiplication
Haste
thing?
is by far the
Whichever way you want to do it. You can either roll once and just
Third
multiply it by the
of
number of
three
missiles,
levels.
or you can roll for each individual
Because
missile.
Just
you
roll
can
one.
do-
Roll once for each.
so
All of them.
It's based
6 is
on
fine.
your
So
character
roll
level,
once and then
at
multiply.
Level 5
Yeah.
when you first
Okay.
be able to do it.
So roll once and then
I already
multiply.
did.
He already
4.
rolled. He got
Yeah,
a
I
I
thought you
got
rolled twice.
All
I
get
did.
plus
So
1
which
or
one of those
Four.
are you taking the higher one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was the first one.
Yeah, it was the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make
They
sure those were-
get extra
Yeah.
So 4
They
times
get
how many
extra
missiles?
speed.
4.
4. Yeah.
And
Oh my
plus
God,
1 for
yeah.
each.
Does it go
And-
in
Yeah.
cost?
So that's
Oh my
And then once
God.
you're level
4
6,
times 4
then it's
plus
6.
4.
Once you roll 7, it's
Uh,
7.
Great.
yeah. My brain isn't like
So-
that. You do it.
So when you look at
Funny.
the
Okay.
damage
Yep.
that
Yep.
you could do with
Oh, I mean 12.
No, haste is
I mean 8,
Yeah,
3,
it's
1.
Yeah.
It does negative damage.
It heals him actually.
Yeah.
Which one did you shoot magic missile at?
Oh, I haven't decided that yet.
They got rid of in 5th edition.
Is there one that's especially
They
threatening?
also, like,
They're all
concentration
threatening, but
sucks.
you can see where you are.
It's like
Yeah, it's really frustrating.
Even K, you could shoot because your
All
missiles
the
would go
good
like
ones are-
over the
Yeah,
wall
it
and
used to
back
be
down.
there
Yeah, I'll
were,
do that.
like, maybe 5 spells. in
So you can
fire,
K, you can
up
hit
to
O.
4,000 spells in
Okay.
third edition,
Inside
only,
the
like,
grease
5
area.
concentration.
Okay.
Yeah, most of
Okay.
it just lasted
Yeah.
a
Right.
set amount of time.
Right.
So like grease lasts
Okay.
1 round
Yeah.
per caster level. So if you're level 8 or wizard, elastic arrows.
Yeah, I like that.
And what did we decide? 20. It's 20 points of damage.
Stinking cloud or solid fog. Glitter dust doesn't even exist in this edition. God, that's second level spell period.
That's mean. Glitter dusty.
Yeah, you make this giant ass cloud.
Your magic missiles seem to overwhelm the ability of the shadow to knit and bind and keep it moving. So by the time the last missile hits, it blows through the remaining shadow. The shadow dissipates, the eyes dim, and the former, I think this one was a school teacher in White Cap, but she falls dead.
Damn, okay.
Was she mean to the students?
No, she was like Mary Poppins.
Oh, you're kidding
Yeah,
me.
she was like the kindergarten one that would read. Oh man, okay.
Spoonful of
She
sugar.
actually read to the kids at the orphanage pro bono on her weekends.
Now, rogues automatically get
So yeah, she falls dead. And anything else for you, kid? Are you gonna hold position?
I'm good.
Okay.
So, all right.
I can't recognize which
So
one
now
is
bad
killed without the
guys.
eraser pop on the head.
First out of the tree line, and this was already happening before you made the things you said earlier, but 4 more shadow bound
No, right next to.
come out
plus
Oh.
10.
from the surrounding area, and I'm going to roll randomly to see what direction they come from.
Is that
So
better?
let's.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
First one is coming from. Actually, I should roll a 12-sided for clock faces. Let's see. From 1 o'clock, so Gareth towards your side. The second one's coming from 8 o'clock, so down towards the southwest.
Northeast, southwest.
Third one is coming from 1 o'clock again. Gareth, you'll be pleased to know that.
I'm making lots of new friends.
You are. And the last one's coming from, almost lost
Oh,
the
you're the
dice.
one I was.
5 o'clock. So down here.
He's gonna be side-eye though.
Yeah. He's learned a lot.
So that one also says Thoradin.
It does say Thoradin.
I was not making that up.
Maybe
Oh,
he
no.
was. Maybe he had it selected.
They're all Thoradins.
Maybe
Alex
because.
is trying to tell us.
I did. I had it selected briefly.
Yep. That's whenever you see Thoradin's name pop up.
Oh.
That's Aaron having something selected
So okay,
on the battle map.
I just said
He's
all
trying to select me?
all things are Thoradin now.
I am taking over.
All right, and we'll start off with Jay. Wherever there's Jay. Jay is going to 10, 20, gonna come around. Oh, the elemental's there.
Yeah, come on.
Dunk.
Come on. Right into the space there.
He'll
Which,
attack the
which
elemental.
space is it in? It kind of looks like it's at the intersection of spaces.
The elemental's up here.
Yeah, but is it in
Element's
a
a big
square
boys.
or
Is it 4x4?
Is it large or medium?
It's a reg.
Reg?
Right.
It says
Reggie, and then. It's stupid.
a large intangible spirit.
So large would be 4 squares.
Yep.
So he takes
Really?
up. Yep.
What's this handle?
Excellent. Is that thing within 5 feet of me? I
Yes.
believe it is. Okay.
But you have 2 in front of. Actually, well,
That
Jay
is
is actually
pretty
Jay's
rare,
turn, so
like-
Jay is attacking the elemental, unless it gets to do something first.
Oh, Jay is the creature. Okay.
The shadow
Is attacking the. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
Yeah.
not
Whenever
want
a
to smell your
creature,
breath. Come on.
whenever a creature enters the spirit space or starts its turn, blah blah, you can force the creature to make a dexterity saving throw
Well, he's not in his space, he's next to it.
within 5 feet of it.
So within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
Okay. And he has to do what?
A dexterity save.
And this is for what?
About damage or getting restrained.
So this is avoid getting burned? Is
Yeah.
that what this check is for?
Oh yeah.
And this is what kind of check again? I'm sorry.
Dexterity.
Dexterity, love.
Dexterity
What's
love.
the magic number?
Yeah. No.
I rolled a 19, so made that save.
I think you made that save.
Yeah.
So on a failed save, you take. Oh wait. 8. A failed save is 8d8.
Holy crap.
Wow.
And then is it half for a successful?
On a failed save, the target takes 8d8 damage, and the target has the restrained condition until the spell ends.
Well, it made it save.
Succeeded, so.
Right, it said a failed save.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it
but
just
that wasn't
doesn't
a
do
failed save.
anything if it succeeds?
What?
That's what it sounds like.
He made his saving throw.
So,
Right.
So, that
So
didn't
what
happen.
happens if he
Oh,
makes his
sorry.
saving
I'm
throw?
so sorry. My brain was not processing the words correctly. Yeah, thank you.
Big stretch, Bucky. Make win this. Big stretch.
What do I smell?
Barbecue?
No, like fish.
I smell barbecue.
Fish.
It smells fishy to me.
It's probably Bucky. He came over there, so
Yeah.
it's probably Bucky.
probably
I don't
your upper
know,
lip.
it started smelling like meaty to me too.
Yeah, it's a meat.
I mean, I lifted the lid on the chili to check on it, but it's vegetarian,
I guess
so.
it could be that.
It's not
Could be
a strain,
beans.
but I can't tell what.
Yeah, I think that is what it is. I don't know why it smelled fishy for some reason, but
It was me. Sorry.
oh, you lose a level. Okay, so nothing happens if they make their save,
I'm checking with
Oh,
better
checking.
brain.
and this is just a standard fire elemental.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing happens on a successful save.
Okay. So no burning and no
Correct.
restraint. I knew there was no restraint, but.
A
Why does it
creature
say
that touches
twice
the elemental
then?
hits it
Oh,
with a melee
failed
attack
save.
while within
This
5 feet.
is
It takes
like
5
first
fire
time,
damage.
This is the next time. If it
Oh, okay. The
fails,
start of the turn. Okay,
then it's only
gotcha.
48 the next.
Yeah, and this is
Oh, okay,
not.
Gotcha. Okay.
That only counts if the elemental enters the actual space that the creature is occupying, like overlaps it. You can be within 5 feet of it and not take damage. It only takes damage if it hits it with a melee attack. Then it takes 1d10 fire damage.
That is not what this says.
Are you looking at fire form? The elemental can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing, all that.
No, that's not on this.
Maybe it's a
That's what
different
I'm
kind of
seeing for
fire
fire
elemental then.
elemental.
Because this is the actual fire elemental page that I have pulled up.
Yeah, I have that pulled up elsewhere, and I've read that, but that's not what this says.
Maybe if I come over and take a look to see what it is you're looking at, I can answer
Looking
better.
at it on her character sheet.
Conjure elemental.
I also can't tell what you have to beat for the dex save.
It's probably based on yours.
Is it? Oh, is it?
That's
Okay.
probably
Like 16, 17, something like that.
Okay, I don't think this is an actual fire elemental. It's an elemental made of fire, but it's not the creature fire elemental, which is a specific monster type in the monster manual.
Okay.
Why did it say failed save twice?
That's what I said too, but one is, I think, if I understood correctly, when it first encounters each other, and the other one is on subsequent turns.
Bucky was flying.
Or maybe I just grabbed a bad copy of the spell.
But yeah, so since he made it save, it seems like that he manages
Yes.
to
What's
avoid
the spell called?
the fire hug.
Conjure elemental. And you can pick your flavor.
But he's still going to attack the elemental, foolishly.
Sounds great.
Actually, let's see who this person is.
So I should look at the other thing to know what it's.
No, you keep your eye on that, because that's specific for that spell, or that ability, or whatever it is.
Right, but it doesn't tell me.
Anything about its stats?
Yeah, I don't have any stats for it unless I switch over to the actual fire elemental. Because this doesn't have stats or anything, like it's a creature.
Nope, go ahead.
That's why I was looking at this.
Yeah, it's not. The problem is that that's not a fire elemental, because it
Right.
has powers that fire elementals don't have. So maybe if you do a Google search for that particular feature or ability or spell or whatever it is, you can pull up more information on as far as how it works.
It just has that information that's in the spell. It doesn't have.
I'm talking about maybe that people have discussed, like, what DC should I use for its
I will
save and
try.
stuff. Yeah. That way we can continue on while you're looking that up.
Please do, yeah.
Okay. So this is a 42-year-old female who is attacking the elemental.
So what will you use for stats then, if I haven't found it yet?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's why I was going to use the
Okay,
fire
and so this is a
elemental
druid. Is it a spell? Is it a feature, an ability? What is
It's a
it?
spell.
It is a spell. And the spell is called what?
Conjure elemental.
Yep.
Ooh, crunchy, damn.
It's a choose your flavor.
Yeah.
Conjure elemental.
That's terrifying. If you lose concentration, it's going to attack us.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
So I don't want to get knocked out, but
Okay, so was there a bonfire out here?
I can make fire in my hands anytime.
Well, it has
As
to
a-
be
as-
it has to fill a 10-foot cube within range, and you use that to summon the
That's not
elemental from it.
That's not what my spell says.
It says you call forth an elemental servant, choose an area of air, earth, fire, or water that fills a 10-foot cube within range. Since you've already done it, we're just going to say there was a bonfire out there that you used. But
It
normally,
says it says intangible spirit from the elemental planes that appears in an unoccupied space,
I am.
and it doesn't
Here, I'll send you
say anything about.
the direct link. This is the Conjure Elemental spell on D&D Beyond.
Oh, I was looking at a different
Probably
one.
exactly
I was
what it
looking
is.
at the new one, that's why I think you had
Yeah, is
different
that the
wording.
new one that you may be
They
looking
may
at?
have changed it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this is the legacy
The description
version.
is way shorter on the new one.
Yeah, are we playing with Legacy or?
Oh yeah.
It
Okay,
kind
so
of
it
it
sounds
depends
like
on.
this is
We've
what
been
you're
kind of
looking at.
taking it on a case by case basis.
Because that one is, when you look at the new rules,
Wow.
it only lasts for 10 minutes, and this says it lasts for an
Oh,
hour.
up to an hour. Good lord, I don't want an hour. I just want my
You can
10-minute
always dismiss
one.
Okay, so
Okay.
there's the new one.
Wait, can you?
No.
Oh, that's right. You can't dismiss spells in 50.
I pulled up
Despite
the-
popular
I pulled up
literature,
the,
women don't want a whole hour. Just 10 minutes is fine.
The 2024 rules.
Actually,
Speak for yourself.
if you lose concentration, it becomes uncontrolled. You can't
Yeah.
dismiss it. You can probably dismiss it if it's still controlled.
Tired
It
old women,
becomes
I guess I should
hostile
say.
towards you and your companions,
Have
and
you tried
it might
the-
attack.
you should
Ooh,
check the-
fun!
No, I have not.
It's really good.
Oh,
And it can only
not right
restrain
now.
one
Thank you,
creature
though.
at a
Appreciate it.
time, Heidi.
Correct.
Um,
But nothing's being restrained right now.
Yeah.
No.
Correct. Friendly roll initiative for the elemental when it has its own turn. It'll be. Dang.
Like you were fine.
I don't. It doesn't sound like you have to have fire to. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, yeah, I see
An
it.
area
lower
that
down.
fills a 10
There's
foot
also a
cube.
casting time, but we'll ignore that.
Yeah, though I
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
it
one.
takes a
I like
minute
the
to
one I
cast.
have better.
Yeah.
Which one do you have?
Just whatever was
It's the
available for
DC.
spells.
The DC is going to be 8
Which is-
plus your spellcasting ability modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
That's going to be the difficulty class. That's what I have to beat with the
So
roll.
what's your wisdom?
So 8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is on your character sheet
I'm getting there.
somewhere.
Proficiency is +4 and
Your wisdom is +4.
the other one. Well, is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, but don't I need to know what my
It's a 16 then.
oh, okay. What's my spellcasting ability?
Wisdom.
Okay, yeah,
Oh.
that's a 2024 roll. So.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, so when I'm choosing spells, what should I'm just choosing them from within the app. Should I be doing something from the book instead?
Only if you like books better, but
No, but if I'm putting the wrong thing.
it's not wrong. It's just because you know how they're coming out with a new rule set.
I
What you're
think there's,
using is
like when you're doing stuff within the app, you can see like, is it 2014
Oh,
or 2020?
There's,
Sure.
there's a
What-
toggle
Access-
somewhere.
Okay, yep. I remember that. Okay, so next time, or after the game, maybe we can go through and you can show me what to have access to and what not to have access to when I'm picking.
we've been doing it on a
spells.
case by case basis. I don't
Uh-huh.
care if you go legacy or go new 2024 most of the time.
Okay.
So it's just a personal choice up to you. So yeah, but the older one is called Legacy. So anything that's marked Legacy means it's the older rule set. Anything that's not marked Legacy, it'll actually say if it's from the 2024 rules.
I don't know if that's true for spells. It certainly is when you go look up like stuff like weapons or whatever.
Yeah, you see the same thing in spells.
Yeah,
So
those spells are radically different.
Yeah, this
between
says
the two.
D&D Free Rules 2024. So, oh no, that's for a different spell. Sorry.
Yeah, if you go to Conjure Elemental for the current version of the rules, like she did everything correctly or legally or whatever you want to say.
although the one thing that it doesn't give us is
say where. Oh, this is 2024.
is a thing that can be targeted by something to attack it.
Well,
it's intangible. How are you going to attack it?
A large intangible spirit.
With words.
Oh, don't hurt its feelings. It's trying so hard.
But it also can't do anything other than like restrain a creature. But it does it for a hell of damage.
Burn it by being nearby.
It does it for a hell of damage, but that's all it can do.
It gives warm hugs. That's what it does.
Or lightning hugs.
Or soggy or shocking or whichever.
Ooh, one of them soggy hugs.
So it's not even visible on the battlefield.
It's on fire.
It's intangible.
You can't touch it, but that doesn't mean it's. I mean, light is intangible.
I know.
So
you can see it,
yeah.
but you just can't do anything.
You can't touch it or anything.
I feel like
come on and
waste
try to
their
hit me.
turns trying to attack it.
Yeah. I would love for them to come attack it.
Is the gate closed?
I don't know.
Yeah. No, you don't check, honey. You're the master.
I know, but the
But let's send Jasper.
Yeah, I can
honey,
go.
send Jasper. Thank you.
You're the battle master.
Like, do you want to go outside?
Send the boy.
Yes, go back. Come on, puppies. Come on.
Okay, so when it gets here, he made a saving throw, so he's just going to continue on.
Yes.
Through and
spent like 30 minutes trying to determine
25,
that.
30.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
No, it's okay.
35, 40.
So should I be picking the legacy stuff and not the 2024 stuff?
So Garrett.
Yes.
Be aware that way. If there's a question you can tell.
Okay.
That way you both are looking at.
Or she approaches
This
you.
says 2024.
Ooh.
Is that what that is too?
How's she looking?
This is 2014.
14. Okay, gotcha. All right.
Cloaked in shadow with glowing golden eyes.
Yeah.
Alice.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
And she rolled a
You'll get
21 to hit.
That hits.
Right. And that's when I went to look at Fire Elemental. I'm like, that is really different from
6 points of bludgeoning damage from the stick that she hit you with.
All right.
All right, so that was her.
hit him with the handsome stick.
L.
You guys are like a lumber baron. You should have like some
Nim,
natural resistance.
you're
to
getting
sticks.
attacked.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Rolled a 14 to hit. I assume that's a miss.
I'm sure he will if he sticks with it.
Tony, are you with
Branch out
us?
to that type of defense, I guess.
He probably fell asleep.
Oh my God, we lost Tony.
You might be muted.
No,
Tony.
I'm mute, and then I have to remember to get over, reach over, hit my phone, unlock it, and then tap the unmute button. So it takes me a couple seconds. So I started talking and then realized y'all weren't hearing me.
So, does a 14 hit or miss?
It's a miss.
Okay.
AC 17.
All right, that's what I figured. So that was L. Now, in the grease is going to. So can he make a roll to stand, or?
I guess it's just kind of the normal, like you use. Normally you use your action, right?
Just to stand up from being prone,
or something like that, or. I'm trying to it didn't say anything too special about that.
I thought it was your movement, but
it could be moved.
Yeah, I think it's half your movement to stand up.
Christian, I got a terrible picture of Bun Bun with one paw on your car. Her posture's so bad. I'm looking at her.
Oh my god, that's the weirdest looking thing. That cat is so weird.
That is freakish.
This is my car now, bitch.
Look at that terrible posture.
That is terrifying.
I don't know.
But
I don't think she's okay.
That's my baby.
That is a human person.
I know, right?
It's a furry. We have a tiny furry.
So,
Doesn't say anything special about
She's
that.
just leaving it.
It's
She's just
less difficult terrain.
but on his turn, if he's still in the grease, he has to make a new save.
If he ends,
If he ends his turn there.
or if he like leaves and comes back in. For some
Oh
reason.
really? So he can start in the grease and stand up and go away and not have
Yeah,
to.
it's
Okay.
yeah. It's only if you end your turn or
Um,
walk into the grease.
Vera, you could use your reaction for an opportunity attack if you like.
I would be happy to.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that just like a normal? What kind of
Normal
attacks
attack.
can that be?
It's just a standard melee attack.
Okay,
So
so
you get that lightning staff, right?
yes, I do. Let me use that. I
Don't
don't think
taste
I've
me, bro.
actually used it.
Oh god. Oh god.
Alright, so +5. Go. 12. I got a 12 to hit.
The miss. It hits actually.
Oh, nice.
12 hits.
Heck yeah. And then I guess I'll do one-handed because I'm probably not dual wielding. Alright, so that does 5 damage. Yeah.
The 5 points seem to be enough to finally finish it off. The shadows no longer able to hold it together. Did you do lethal damage or non-lethal?
I was trying to do lethal damage, honestly.
Lethal, alright. So that one is dead.
Was that also with the lightning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you already
Just 2
feed
dice.
chickens?
Okay.
There's 2 dice.
I already
Yeah,
fed
should be
chickens,
good.
yes.
Oh.
Just for future reference.
O is going to move to here and attack Vera.
Oh
no! 12 to hit.
Okay, I only get 1 reaction, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see if that hits. Probably not, is my guess, but we'll find out.
Yep.
15 is my armor class.
So it misses, alright. Now for P.
P. P. Did you say P-E? P-E? How is it spelled?
P.
Just
Just
the letter
P? That's so funny. That's
There's a
hilarious.
P running down your screen.
If there's 2 of them, then it's P.
I touched the P.
No, don't touch the P. Don't touch the P.
Why'd you stick your finger in the P?
No, you don't
How
wash
much
your hands
movement does
now.
the P have?
He just came out of the
Yeah.
woods.
P invoke it.
Dash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dashing P.
Dashing
Yeah.
P.
Dashing through the P.
No. No.
So Q is going to approach Gareth.
Are the ones that
swing
came out of the woods getting another turn?
Asawaha.
I thought the Q and the S and the P and the R all just came out of the
Yeah.
woods.
They did.
And now they're going to move again?
It's their turn to go, so they're going. They came out of the woods at the beginning of the bad guy's turn. But now I'm getting to them in the list.
Okay. So
Like
it
bad
goes-
guys go on 14, so
That's next
on
up.
14, the 4 new ones appeared, and then P, Q, R, and S are down towards the bottom of the list since
Why are
they're
they
brand
letters
new.
again?
What?
Why are they letters
Keep
again?
track
Tell them
of
apart.
To keep track of.
Oh,
They're so
okay, okay.
many.
So they're just able to take their move and their action now that I've gotten to them in the list. Does that make sense?
Yep, that's fine.
He's stunned in
It
the
just sounds like they moved twice. Sounds like they came in our view and then they moved again. So that's all. It's just.
Lost my track of where I was. Q, Garrett, 19 rolled.
That hits.
That
I'm
hits.
glad the P didn't get you.
Yeah.
This is a 60-year-old human male.
People like that.
I gotta tell you, the happiest I've ever been.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Someone else's urine was when my dad's kidney started to come back, and he was actually able to. I was like, oh my god.
That was Q. R is there.
Or could have gone very based on the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah.
30.
When you
Eh.
put the word dad in there, though.
Unfortunately, he dashed, so he's not able to attack Nim. And lastly, S up here going down to get. Actually, he needs to make a saving throw because he started 5 feet, within 5 feet of the elemental. Is that right?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Did the other one too?
I rolled a 10. I think you failed that
You
one.
failed. So is
That's
it the
what's
whole
88.
burning
That's
burning?
88.
Okay, ready to
Yeah.
ready to
Here's your
math it
stream.
out.
Sure.
All right.
He was probably dead.
Nice. Okay.
Oh my goodness, puppies.
Okay.
Bucky getting feisty.
Nice.
Bucky, be careful.
So is this the pimento cheese?
Okay.
No, that's just a different cheese ball.
Okay. Cool.
How much is that?
44.
44 points of burning damage.
Damn.
And he's restrained.
With this big warm hug that we're getting.
There were a lot of 8s and 7s in there.
I like this.
What you doing?
Bucky,
Did they
be
just come in or do
careful.
they need to go out?
They just came in.
All right.
Alright, so you guys are.
Elemental wraps its tendrils or however it works around it and just reduces it to ash.
Yet somehow the shadow holds its ash together.
Bucky, be careful.
This was a male elf.
Or a mouth, as some call it.
Oh dear.
A middle-aged elf who just got reduced to ash.
Okay.
He worked as a furniture maker.
Ah, damn.
All right, so that's it. Gareth, you're up. Lee, you're on deck.
I didn't get my turn last time.
What'd you do?
We're not through the rounds.
Yeah, it wasn't my turn. It's that the elves
What?
still got attacked.
Gareth already went.
No.
Oh, I could have sworn that you
It's
did.
them doing stuff.
Oh.
to us.
Yeah.
I got attacked,
Nim
if
and I are
that
at the top
counts.
of the order.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to attack Jay.
Okay.
Don't tell Aaron.
And I'm using a magical weapon, so does 15 hit.
Yes.
Alright. And so that's going to be 14 damage, and I'm going to use my superiority die to make that a sweeping attack, so the other one takes 4 damage. For Q.
So, how much damage? 14 on Jay?
Yes. And 4 on Q.
Give me puppies.
And then attack Jay again.
Got it?
And that's not going to hit. That's a crit fail.
Oh, crit fail.
And I'm going to use my bonus action second one to regain some hit points, because I'm feeling a little spicy. 16 more for me.
Nice.
I think Bucky stored up some energy while all goes away.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, he was so bereft.
And that's about all I can do.
Alright.
Alright. Lee, you're up.
Is that you up at the top with the 2 on you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am going.
Well, I think that one at the very top got ashed, didn't it?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to target the one that, like, when you're looking at the game board, the one that's like level with Gareth.
Jay? Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a soft spot for
Or
nerds, but not that kind.
Hmm?
I have a soft spot for nerds, but not the candy kind.
Nope, that's, I'm guessing 10 doesn't,
10 misses.
10 doesn't do anything.
Yep.
Alright.
Unfortunately.
Let me see. That's it. Wow.
So sorry, Lee. You had to wait an hour and 13 minutes for that.
So little. I'm so sorry.
All I did was make you grass slippery. Don't feel bad.
I mean, at least you made them fall down.
Finny, you're up. Vera, you're on deck.
Oh, I'm up.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. So,
You just see Lee take a sad little pitiful shot at one of the bad guys.
It just goes thump right in the dirt.
Oops, I changed the thing. I'm going to throw a starry speck of painful light at. I guess I'll step forward one square, and the one that's near the top left of the square right there, the grease square.
Oh?
Oh, the one that's next to Vera.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Is there anyone else in the grease?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Not at the moment.
Because that just moved out of
They're
there.
not in the grease either. They're off to the side of it.
Okay, so Starless.
Yeah, one died, and the other one.
Not
Exited.
concentration. And so I'm launching a mode of light at that creature and on a hit. Let's see, what does it say?
So you have to make an attack roll.
Yes. I guess that's me making an attack roll. Right. Okay.
Welcome to Transylvania.
Yeah.
I am Dracula.
Oh, a 10. Is it plus anything?
10 just misses.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
what's it plus?
10 on the dice. Plus proficiency, plus wisdom, so that'd be an
It
18.
usually says it in a little box towards the middle.
A little box towards the middle.
Where's your spell? Which spell is it?
It's Starry Wisp. Oh, this.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
plus
plus
8.
8. Yeah. 18. Is that
18
a
hits?
Okay. So 2d8s. And they're going to glow. Oh, great.
It's like a glow up spell. They suddenly, their hair looks fabulous. 7
points of damage, and they emit a dim light in a 10-foot radius.
They just have radiation poisoning.
Yes.
Yeah. What a glow
That's
up.
what it is.
Speaking of Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
They won't even need to shave their legs. I mean,
Chernobyl.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
game. Okie dokie. Oh,
Keep that number in your head.
okay.
Don't forget it.
Can I make it bigger?
That was O. Okay, how many points of damage was it?
7.
7, thank you. Like the others, the only thing keeping this
Individual?
dwarf who is 18 years old
Aww.
on his feet is the shadow binding him together and holding him up. Anything else for
That's
you,
so
Finny?
emo. Nope, that's it. Because I can't cast Spiny Shield, and I don't need to get away from anybody right now. So, yep, that's it.
All right, Vera, you're up. Nim, you're on deck.
Alrighty. Okay.
When does the fire elemental go?
When you
for 10
undo
minutes.
concentration or 10 minutes, I think.
No. When is its turn?
It doesn't have one.
It doesn't. It doesn't do
It's
anything.
whatever.
It's a
It can-
stationary
it can
defense
move.
that they run into. It can't move or anything.
Yeah.
It
It can't move?
No.
Yeah, it's like you put it in a doorway, so if anything coming through it will get potentially.
You could kick them into it.
That's true.
Yeah.
You could throw.
I
You
don't
could.
like that at all.
You could do a grab and throw.
How's everyone doing in the hit point department?
Good.
Because
I'll get by.
an actual elemental has a speed of 50 feet,
Yes.
but this
But
is
this
not
isn't.
one. This is a.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I see the.
There's pluses and
limitations.
minuses from the 14 to
There
24
certainly
version.
are.
Yeah.
You can cast it immediately and it hits like heck, but it
Yeah.
can't move.
Shoot.
It can't even do that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was thinking to shoot to like drive them through up to it.
That's funny.
Temple grin style.
So I think Gareth was the most hurt out of everyone. But
Yeah, he did the second wind.
The
Did
second
that
one-
get you?
I'll be okay for a while.
Okay. I mean, it's a bonus action, so it's not like I'm wasting anything. Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bad guys left on the field.
Alright. Okay. So I am going to cast Poison Spray at this guy all the way out here. Do I get disadvantage because another one is in melee range, or is it only if it's
Nope.
a ranged spell against the melee one?
What spell are you casting again?
It's a ranged spell. It's called Poison Spray.
And is
It's
it require
only
a 2-hit
disadvantage if
roll?
it's right beside you.
What?
Does it require a 2-hit roll?
Yeah.
Isn't it if you have something within melee range of you that you take disadvantage on all your ranged attacks? At least that's the way it used to be. I don't know if 5th edition is different. Let's.
On all range attacks?
Yeah, if you're trying to shoot a bow while you have a guy here swinging a sword at your head.
In older editions, yes, I thought they got rid of it in
I
5th.
thought it was only if you're right next to, if you're trying to attack the one right next to you. I could be
Yeah, I
wrong,
think it's
though.
only if you're trying to attack the one
That's adjacent, yeah.
Well, that's we'll say you're fine for now until we can come up with if someone wants to look that up to see.
Alright. Okay, I got a 13.
13 hits.
Awesome. And that will do.
And this was R, right? Yep.
Yes. 7 plus 12 plus 4.
23.
Wow.
I like
23?
Math, right?
Yeah.
I can't do math in front of people very well.
I can't do math at all.
So,
That is not true. Your mom told me about your SAT scores.
so that was huge. It was enough damage to completely override the Shadow's ability to keep it cohesive, and the acid just melts that person away who was a 21-year-old human male.
I want to see a
Glad to
puddle of
hear.
pink and fleshy goo.
Yes.
You were right.
It was disadvantaged?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should have been.
So future knowledge, if you have something
If
attacking
you want, if you want, I can read to it. and
That's
I
fine.
can
What page is that on?
195.
I've been wrong the whole time.
Me too.
There's nothing new.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything else for you?
Keep so many systems in my head.
Unless someone wants
I
healing.
really should make.
Anyone want healing? Going once? Going twice?
I have
Sure,
nothing
why
else to
not?
do my bonus. Yeah, okay.
No, I'm at full health.
I mean, I'll take it if it's just gonna go to
There is
waste.
a
But I want to feel a
discount
little
now,
better.
So if it's not going to cost you anything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Unless it's a spell slot.
I mean, it's a spell slot, but
So it doesn't
who
cost
needs
anything.
spell slots?
Yeah, it's a first level
Spell
spell
slot.
slot, so I don't need to.
Yeah. Alright, I'm done. Thank you.
Okay. Nim, you're up. Telvis, you're on deck. Round
Sorry.
3 begins.
Okay. So L and R have just one's moved up and one's kind of come in, so none of those two have taken any damage, right?
Well, R's dead.
L and R.
That's right. R is actually dead. Just got burned
he
away in
definitely
front
just
of you
farted.
by
Okay.
acid.
Oh, gotcha.
I
And
figured you wouldn't
L-
like being double teamed.
L has not been damaged.
Okay. So I will. This will be the first time I've done this thing, so let me walk through it. I'm going to. I'm going to attack with my short sword
Okay.
and dagger.
Okay.
That two-handed fighting.
Okay.
So the dagger, a second attack comes as a bonus action, right?
Correct.
I think that's how that works. Okay. So I want to attack for.
And I
let's see, with
believe
the
the damage is less. Like you don't add your, I don't know, Thoradin might know better than I would.
Modifier.
There's something where you like don't add
Yeah.
proficiency.
Yeah, you don't add the modifier to it, I think.
Right.
So I'm gonna so M is still around, right? So my so my hunter's mark is still sitting on M because he's still alive.
Actually, no, I have M at being. Oh wait, yes, he is still alive. He's being held together by the shadows, but he is still on his.
Yeah,
feet.
the shadows. Yeah, shadows still have him, so my hunter's mark still applies to him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So attack with a short sword, and to the guy right in front of me. Rolling a 24
That hits.
with 11 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, since I make an attack action, I get a second attack action. So I'm going to attack him again.
It hits.
And so was what, 11 points it said both times?
I didn't see the damage on the second one.
Yeah, damage 11, so that's 22 damage. And then because he is hurt on that, my
He's what?
colossal, because he took damage from my first attack, the Colossus Slayer kicks in.
Or it would normally if you hadn't cut him in half. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, so he is no longer with the world. This 39-year-old human male from Whitecap is pining for the fjords, one might say.
Yeah, I rode well. I still had stuff for that dude. I still had stuff to deal with him, so I yell out a war cry.
All right. Rage! Okay.
And in my bonus action, I can't cast anything. I can't move 100 marks. He's still alive. Okay, so that's it. I'll be done.
Okay. Telvis, you're up. Thoradin, you're on deck.
I'm gonna look at that shadowy boy thing that is just 15 feet away to my north, and do I recognize the magical whatever is going on that has done any of that, like something that's converted them to what they are from the townspeople? Like, can I make an Arcana check, or is this something else? Or?
You can make an Arcana. Wait. And I can't ask this question without giving shit away.
Uh-oh.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Come here. Actually, no, I'll just text you.
Oh, but stepping out is so much more mysterious.
Yeah.
No, you know
Actually,
what?
I
I
mean-
answered my own question. I think
Damn.
I know the answer to the question. Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana
I
check.
can make the roll, and whether it's relevant or not, you can decide that.
Right. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and make your
Yeah,
check.
just roll a 1. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. So it's 15. Whether it's
15
relevant
total?
or not. Yes.
That's pretty good. The obvious answer is clearly there's some external force acting on the citizens of Whitecap, controlling their actions, and granting them certain strange abilities that they don't normally have because they're just regular people. Yes.
When did they add fluoride to the drinking water?
I was right.
Yeah.
Can I make a history check to see that?
I solved the problem.
But she ate it.
See the problem, the vaccine.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were talking about something.
I was
What
trying to
Telvis
make
is
it as
trying
sharp
to get
as
at
possible
is
before I
it's
finally
trying to
did it.
dispel anything on them.
The only thing that you can determine, and you can sort of see this in the way the energy is flowing around them, this shadowy energy, is that they seem to be interconnected with each other. There seems to be some sort of network or hive mind thing going on.
Weird.
Is it like shadow or is it like viscous?
It's not liquidy, it's more ashy.
Okay.
Yeah. So like dry skin rather than
Ew.
moisturized skin.
Ew, it's
Lotion
causing
for
dry skin
everyone.
Grease, we've got grease.
Yep.
Everyone put it
Lube
in
them
the
up,
grease.
boys.
Make everyone roll around in the grease
What's
pit.
like the approximate population of the town?
3,100
Oh, this could be bad
some odd.
then.
Wow. And they didn't notice like 15 people just
Well,
leaving?
Well, you are out.
But the
Oh,
town
well,
has
they
some issues
didn't
already.
remember the people
Yeah,
even
they-
existing.
Oh.
They're dealing with stuff
Yeah.
already.
This eyelight and shadow thing just started happening during this fight.
Mm.
This isn't something that you had seen before.
Mm.
Some weird solstice shit happening.
Alright, so tell us, still your turn.
Gonna try to dispel
Dispel what?
the energy around the one that is within 15 feet of me. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can try it.
I can try it. Nothing's gonna happen though.
I haven't decided yet. It depends on what you roll. Is it a roll? I don't remember.
It's not a roll. It's just, let's see, choose one creature, any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends, or do for higher levels. There's rules for that.
I will also say on your roll of 15 that you can tell that it's gonna be a tougher dispel than it's gonna be higher than 3rd level.
So I can upcast. I don't have a 5th level spell slot left, but I can upcast a 4th. So
You'll have to roll.
yeah, I'll try upcasting it, and there is so for each spell of 4th level or higher in the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC is 10 plus the spell's level. So it's just with my spellcasting ability. Okay, so I get an 18, so that is up to level 8 spells, I guess.
Your total was 18?
Yes. If it was a spell.
Right.
Though if it wasn't.
With your casting of Dispel Magic, you're able to tell that the effect isn't spell-based. It's more of an effect, a magical effect that's imposing its will upon the Whitecap citizens.
Kind of figured.
And you can see through the weaving of the spell as it's sort of snipping away parts of the shadow, new parts automatically reform to fill in the gaps, coming from sort of this interconnected web from the others in the vicinity.
That makes sense.
But your spell, unfortunately, is not able to get through it.
Right.
But you do learn some things about it in the attempt.
Cool.
Okay. Anything else for you?
I'm good.
You're good?
Has anyone tried to grapple and restrain one of these things?
That'd be cool. Oh my god, wait, for one of the
No, Thornton was
awesome.
doing non-lethal
Maybe
damage
actually
to
would.
try to just knock one
Probably
out.
not, but it
Yeah.
would still be cool.
Yeah, that would be
I
cool.
want-
Oh my gosh. That'd be awesome.
Since strength is part of grappling, I'm not going to be
How
a
big
good
is it?
candidate for
Like-
doing that.
They're
But
pretty big.
if
I'll
one of
take
you
measurements when I
strong
get home.
characters
That sounds
can do
good.
that,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
that'd be awesome.
All right, Thornton, you're up. Kid, you're on deck.
All right, so I'm going to head back up towards Gareth.
Okay.
These people came out of the woods on him. And then I'm going to attack O, or is that Q? Whichever one.
That is Q.
Again with non-lethal damage, though.
Okay.
All right, so my first roll with my magic weapon is a 21.
That hits.
I heard a cat.
All
Me
right.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Do
going
they
to
need
be
dinner,
for
probably?
7 damage.
Probably.
Do they need what?
They're probably
Dinner.
starving to death.
I had
obviously.
them already.
Oh, you did already?
Oh,
That was
And
right
my
over the
next-
Then they're
speaker.
definitely
My
starting
next
to
attack
Yeah.
That was on the speaker.
Oh,
Huh?
cool.
Yeah, can you-
is a 15.
15 hits.
Oh, wait.
That one was
Hold on a second.
That's
That was weird.
What'd you do?
Well, it rolled the graphic showed me it was a 1, but it looks like it's a 15, so it must have been a 7 and not a 1. Anyways, so yeah, so I rolled a 15,
That hits.
and that hits for 2 damage. So now my next round. Rolled a 10.
These are miss.
All right, so now I'll use my advantage because all of those, every time I hit, it means my next roll gets advantage because of my mastery. It has Vex, so I'll roll it again. Then.
Show off.
Yeah. So that was not much better. 11.
That hits though. Just.
Okay, I'll take it. Just. And that does 2 damage.
Kind of low damage. Q is bloodied, being held together solely by shadow, but is still on their feet.
Okay. And then that will end my turn, unless I do a reaction with the rest of it. I have a reaction I can do if a certain situation happens, so I'll wait for that.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
All right, Kid, you're up. Shadowbound or
Okay.
on deck?
I'm gonna do another level 2 magic missile.
Okay.
So it'll just be the same thing, right?
At whom?
Any of them, I
Dealer's choice.
don't know.
You should do P, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'll do P.
You're doing P.
Yeah, I'm peeing. Okay, let's see.
P has not yet been hit.
Okay,
Does it splash?
3.
This is too splash.
3
How do you-
points
Dice.
of damage.
Well, no. 'cause-
3 times 4.
Yeah, 3 times
plus
4,
regular,
so
right?
12. 16.
16 points of damage.
Yes.
And then don't you also add something to it? Or
That's what took it to this.
Oh wait, times 5, because there's 5 missiles.
are you doing second level?
Yes.
Then it's only
That's
4.
missiles.
Oh, then it's 4. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, so 4.
So 3 times 4.
And then I think there's a little modifier.
12.
Plus 4.
You're on mage.
So
hand.
16.
Oh, I'm a
total.
mage hand, yeah, okay. That
So
explains
16 total. Does that sound right?
that. Yes. Yes.
All right. Much like the others, unfortunately, this barrage of magic missiles wasn't enough to tear through the resiliency of the shadow, and it maintains is on its feet still.
Mm-hmm.
And anything else for you?
No.
You gonna hold position there?
Yes.
All right, we go up to Gareth and Jay, who gonna swing his mighty stick.
Whoa.
20 to hit.
Yes.
That hits.
You'd think that would be key.
Yeah.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And we're going to use coordinated strike on this one, which means that Q can use their reaction to make a melee attack on Gareth, which he is going to do. But he only rolled a 5, which was a total of 9, which is a miss.
All right.
So how much was the damage on the first one to Gareth?
It was 5, I think?
It was 5.
Yep.
Okay, so this is where Thornton can use a reaction for, let me look at the name of it. It's called interception.
Okay.
So if somebody attacks, if a character that I can see attacks somebody that's within 5 feet of me, which Gareth is, then I can roll to deflect that and intercept it and minimize his damage by a roll of 1d10 plus 4. So let me roll a d10.
Yeah.
And so I rolled a 2 plus 4, so I reduced that damage by 6.
All right.
So in the
So
barrage
give me
of
5
swings, Thornton intercedes on his attack, deflecting what would have been 5 points of damage from you.
Okay, so then
Very cool.
When Q went to hit me and missed, I don't use my reaction to do riposte.
Okay.
So that means I'm going to attempt to.
Well, I'm going to use my reaction to repost your repost.
I don't think you can. You already used your reaction.
He gets a bonus reaction.
They both get reactions.
I react by
Not
clapping
gonna
my
do
hands.
anything, that was only
I react by
11. Does 11 hit?
11 hits, just.
So that's going to be 9 plus something. So 12 points damage to Q.
12 points to Q.
Yep.
You bust through the shadow, carve it, drop it, kill it, kick it. He is dead. Q falls to the ground.
I guess for trying to hit me.
A lovely old lady who
Oh my god.
who
You shouldn't
rescued cats on the weekends and carved little sweaters for them out of rock.
Carved?
Out of
Jesus
the living
Christ.
rock. Rock sweaters.
That's impressive.
Okay. And then would throw them into the river for a nice swim.
Clearly she
Now
needed
you're
to be
clean.
Clearly she needed to be stopped.
Right.
Okay, so that was a lot. So what the hell? So that was Jay.
That was Jay's turn.
Yep.
Right. Wow.
Q doesn't get a turn now, they're done.
Yep.
Yep.
So M down there with the hunter's mark.
Okay.
Just gonna run straight up to Nim. 14 to hit with his mighty stick on Tony, who's probably muted and fumbling for his phone right now.
Yeah.
That's what I said out loud. Yeah, that is a miss, and then I had to tap the mute again.
Okay.
Yes, that's a miss. My 17.
All right. And then O, who's over by Vera, is going to take a swing at her. 22 to hit.
Oh, good lord.
Very
That
rude.
definitely hits, yeah.
That
Rude.
is max damage, so that is 8 points bludgeoning damage.
Okay, can I use my
Rude.
spiny shield as a
Oh,
reaction?
Didn't you?
That was
No,
That was
that was
last
before
round.
Yeah.
last turn, so
So I think so, yeah. If
Alright.
you'd like to. What does it do?
It reduces the damage that is dealt by 2d4 and deals the same amount of piercing to the attacker.
Oh, wow. All right. So
Damn.
do you want to roll a 2d4?
Sure. 1. 4. Nice. 5 damage less.
Sweet.
Wow.
So 3 points bludgeoning then total.
Yeah.
And then he takes that amount of damage back.
Or, no, 5 points of bludgeoning total.
He takes 5 back.
Yeah, and I also take 5 less.
Okay.
How many did you say it was?
It was
8.
8.
So you just re-gifted him some of the damage?
Exactly.
Aww.
So sweet.
Paid it forward a little. Yeah.
The return damage is enough to overwhelm the effects of the shadow, and O collapses onto the ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
And let's see, P is up next. Where did S go?
Up your butt and around the corner.
If P had a twin, would he be Pee-Pee?
I have S. I remember S. S was a thing that existed at one time, but I don't remember.
We killed it.
Yeah, we killed it. We killed it.
So P is gonna run up, attack Nim.
Whoa.
16 to hit.
Depends on what
That
you're
is a
doing.
miss.
It was a miss.
I duck his swing.
Okay, so P misses. Nim. You get no P on you. No
I
P
told
on
you
you
to
at
sit
all.
down when you pee. God damn it.
A little bit of splashback, but nothing too
No.
dramatic. So Gareth, you're up, and Lee, you're on deck.
Okay, so with this ability to shove a creature 5 foot away, can I shove this guy diagonally into the fire elemental?
Try.
Alright, I'm gonna shove that guy diagonally into the fire elemental.
So shoving is
The target must succeed on a strength dex. It chooses
strength or
which
dex.
saving throw,
I will do dex.
and it's gonna have to be to 16.
I got 17.
Okay.
Ah,
Well, since that was
So now you guys are just hugging.
okay.
sweet.
Come on, hug it out. Hug it out. Come on.
So according to this, that's an unarmed strike. That's immediately attack. So I'm gonna try it again because I get 2 attacks.
Okay. You gonna roll your check again?
He rolls a check.
We both. It's an opposed.
Yeah.
Strength versus strength or dex.
So okay, I was looking at the rolls on here. This might be the new rolls.
Oh yeah, it's normally your.
Do you want me to do a
strength
opposed
check.
strength then? Because I can roll that for the last one.
So how do they determine the difficulty then? Is it just your strength modifier?
8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength modifier. But I can roll if you want me to.
I thought opposed rolls are funner.
Okay, we'll make it funner. So
Okay.
so is that a strength check that you want me to do then?
Yep.
Make it more fun.
Okay, that would have been 18.
18?
Okay.
17.
Okay.
So you win.
So I push him into the fire boy.
No, 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 no!
Get shot.
Now we're gonna use dex check.
Wait, was that P?
Rolled a 17 plus 2
Was that P?
19.
The
Was
one
that-
person who's like,
That was
that P?
J.
Just
That was
cinches
Jake
up
thing.
right
regular life.
That's too many.
P is still standing.
Ew.
Yeah,
Gross.
but if he has to start his turn next to the file for elemental, he'll have to do his dex again.
That's Jay.
Jay.
All right.
Sorry, Jay.
Gareth, anything
It's
else
not
for
Jay
you?
Wolford, right?
I hope not.
That's all I did. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Lee, you're up.
Alright.
Finney's on deck.
I high five Thoradin.
Yeah.
So this one is still kicking?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna target that
I
one.
wrote a 4 for high five.
No, it needs a 5.
What would Thoradin roll?
High 4.
Thoradin, make a dexterity check.
I didn't add anything to it. I just rolled.
Gonna cash this in. Does a 12 hit?
12 hits.
Okay.
What
I
is it?
added. You gain +2 on your next attack roll.
Oh, nice.
So pass that down.
Thoradin got a 14 on his dex check.
Okay.
Alrighty.
You just wanted to make sure you didn't miss again, right?
I'm wondering, like, because it's like within melee range of the elemental, would I get my sneak attack or not?
No, because the elemental is not a creature. It's a spell effect.
Dang it. And it's too far away from Gareth.
Yep. But he's already been damaged. He's bloodied. It's just the shadows holding him together.
This is how big
So-
my
Well, I got the
small
max
Oh, Jesus, you let them
damage.
call on your face.
I got the max damage I could. 11.
Oh my gosh.
11
Nice.
is more
Yeah.
than enough. All
Yeah.
you needed was 4.
I just feel like it'd be so tickly.
So Jay
I could crochet the little sweaters.
now returns to his or her maker.
They probably hate
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
So let's get rid of Jay.
like a better
Bloop.
size.
All right, Lee,
Oh my
you
God.
killed something. Anything else?
About the size of my nose. So.
No, that's it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Lee goes home to celebrate a murder.
You could also just get rose armor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jeez. I'd run up to like go get a bone or something.
Yeah.
have it in
Finny,
my
you're up.
murder
Vera,
relics
you're on
collection.
deck.
Got a
Okay.
bone to pick with you.
How are the woods looking right now?
Dark.
Do they seem to be
Foreboding?
brimming with like
More of these things?
more friends that want to come out and play?
Make a perception
I
check.
will do that. 25.
You don't see any in your immediate vicinity. However, towards the war camp, you think, you're not certain, but you think you caught glimpses of movement, shadowed silhouettes, pinpoints of light around the battlements of the outer wall.
Great, we're
And
gonna go
that's
through the
south
entire
of our
town
current
this way.
position?
Yeah, right?
I believe it was north.
Well, the whole town to
that way.
ourselves.
Okay,
Northeast.
so we might want to be on the other side of your wall. Okay, well in that case, bye-bye elemental, and I'm gonna cast 2 of my grizzlies.
Yay!
So, Vinny stands up tall and goes, "Wah!" and blue light jumps out and turns into grizzly bears before it hits the ground. And I'm gonna ask, are we still interested in restraining one of these, or many of these, or what is our goal?
I mean, there
Kill
are
them
still
all.
2.
Is it kill, 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 or is it?
Well, Thornton has been trying to do that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna ask the bears to, hold on to the 2 shadowy
That's such a funny
people
thing
that they
I'm
can
imagining
see
right now.
and
Oh
not
my God.
kill them. No, don't bite into their skulls until they pop like you like to do. Just
Oh, I meant I've been trying to kill them. Not
yeah,
the
okay.
other
You're
way.
trying to kill.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know for sure what we wanted here since they were townsfolk and
Yeah, there has
Alex
been no
keeps
group
hammering that
consensus.
home.
They're beyond
All right.
any of our magic to save them, so
Okay.
screw them.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then, as the bears lope towards
There it
these
is.
2 figures, I'm gonna yell.
Where did you summon the bears?
Where did I summon them?
Yeah, where did
Where
they
bear?
appear?
Up your butt.
I run over to the other side of the bracket there.
The grease?
No, past the grease, straight to the left,
They're bear.
How far?
to the bracket.
By bracket, do you mean the wall of force?
Yes, I do.
To there?
Yep.
And then where are the bears appearing?
Out of my hands.
So just right in front of you?
Yeah, and then
Okay. I need to know where to
How
put the
did you
tokens.
bear
I'm
hands?
sorry. Out of my
How did you
hands.
not get that?
Oh my gosh.
Ah,
You needed
yeah.
Alright, so I keep forgetting to make bear tokens, so I'm just
Okay.
using these generic beast
Okay.
tokens. Alright, so 2 bears appear.
That's a great bear noise. Wow.
Wasn't it? There's one of the bears.
Wow.
And do they get to act immediately, or how does that work?
I think they get their own initiative, but let me check.
Okay.
Now, this is the 2014. Is that okay to use?
Fine with me.
Okay.
You have to use the 2028.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have their own initiative. Do you roll that or do I?
You can roll.
Okay. 20.
2020.
Yeah, they just get 20.
And
Roll 2 more times.
do you know their hit points?
What do you?
Do you know their hit points or armor class?
Yes. Hit points 34, armor class 11,
And speed 30 probably.
40.
40.
Climbing is
Damn.
30.
They're bears.
Yeah.
They're bears.
Where?
Barely sailing.
All right, they're in the initiative order. They got a 20, you said, so they go after Thornton.
All right.
Okay.
They're going after Thornton.
Wait, they're going after Thornton.
No,
Wait
no,
a minute.
no, they are
You
not.
just said
They
yeah.
are not,
You just said
not
yeah.
It's the elemental that chases us, if you forget, right?
Yeah.
Thornton, no.
All right,
Maybe
anything else for
Thornton
you,
likes
Finny?
theirs.
Yeah.
That is all for me.
Okay, Vera, you're up. 2 targets left on the field. What
Me?
would you like to do?
Oh, okay, sorry. I completely missed my name being said somehow. Okay. So I'm gonna do the same poison spray that I did last turn at this far one.
P.
P.
Yes.
P is for
Spray the
poison.
pee.
P is
Spray the
for
pea with
poison.
acid. All right.
Poison.
Poison pea.
P is for piss.
I got a dirty 20 to hit.
That
And
hits.
the d12. I know what a d12 looks like, I swear. Oops, that did not
That
go
would
well.
be dirty after it gets hit.
8 plus 8, so 16.
You needed 2. P
Number
dissolves away.
Did he pee his pants?
No, number 2 isn't P.
Nice.
That's true. Although they are often found together.
They are.
Yeah.
That's true.
So yeah, P.
Nice.
R-I-P-P.
Alright.
R.I.P.P.
RIPP.
Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
Top of the round, Nim. And tell us.
All
what
right,
you
I'm
got.
going to
One
take
bad guy
a
left.
swing in my rage is the guy right in front of me with the short sword.
Okay.
15.
15 hits.
And damage is 9 plus. Come on, where's my other stuff? What's that? Sorry, what? Plus Colossus, which is plus another 6. It's 15, and then plus another
He's adding a lot of
for the
numbers.
hunter's mark.
Do you do at least 7 points of damage?
Yes, I probably do.
That's all you needed.
Yes, I do about 20.
So, yep, you hack and slash the remains of poor unfortunate M, and eventually the shadows dissipate, the light goes out, and he falls dead at your feet.
Can I go pickpocket people? Can I like look through stuff?
Look through these poor
Start with
dead
the
town
Yes.
start with the old lady with the
Yeah.
pocket full
Yeah.
of rock
See if you get any
sweaters.
rock. Yeah.
Rock sweaters.
Kitten size rock
Sounds so
sweaters.
Put
cool.
some on your rats.
That was my band back in the 70s.
Oh, for the rats,
Kitten-sized
yeah, that's a
rock
good
sweater.
idea.
We were a jam band in the 70s. Very
Gosh.
niche. You probably haven't heard of us. Okay,
You
combat.
wouldn't know them.
Yeah. Combat has concluded. What would you guys like to do?
Look through
Look,
the
he's my
stuff.
turn.
For the
Dude.
moment, there's no activity in your immediate area. Finney did notice some activity in and around the war camp.
I don't believe it. I'm gonna cast minor illusion and create a mission accomplished banner.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
And I'll add sparkles to
Does
it.
it come with the aircraft carrier, or is that outside
That's
of the
probably
range of
you
it?
have to probably upcast
That'd be
it to
major
like a
illusion.
So, yeah,
Like a little toy aircraft carrier with a little,
Yeah.
little tiny banner on it.
We could do that. I mean,
And I had little
I'll divide
sparkles and
with
little
you.
fireworks and rainbows. There we go. Perfect.
Rainbows. So why don't we break for dinner, since it's about that time, and I can go put the birds to bed.
I can do that if you want
And
to
then-
socialize.
No, it's okay.
He's like, ew, socialization.
I like these people.
I get all the social issues, and then you would have dead.
Bucky thinks it's dinner time.
Alright.
Is it dinner time, Bucky?
I'm
Is
gonna
it dinner
use the
time,
rest
crazy
of
boy?
them.
All right, we're gonna break for dinner. Aaron, Tony, what are you guys eating tonight?
I made homemade chicken and sausage Creole jambalaya.
Ooh, I haven't had jambalaya in forever. That sounds good. All right, what about you?
Aaron is going to be having sausage, dick, and cheese.
I'm sorry, what?
Sausage, dick,
Yeah.
and cheese?
That's what I heard.
Yep,
That's
beef stick,
my
cheese,
guess.
and crackers.
That was my guess.
That is a thing, though. I remember seeing it on like Fark, where it's like a can of dick or something.
Oh god.
It's like a British thing.
Oh,
Like
spotted
spotted dick?
Spotted dick.
That's a thing.
Spotted dick.
Yeah.
Spotted dick. That's
It's a thing. You
That's
should go to the
true.
doctor if you have it, but.
Yeah.
I've gotten it at Jungle Gyms.
Really?
Yeah, there's an ointment for
Last
that.
time I spotted dick, I kicked the guy out of the mall.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I got spotted dick, but then I got a cream for that, and then kind of cleared up.
Ew. Ew.
Alright, I made chili.
Yay.
Yay!
The end.
The end.
What are the, I know it's vegetarian, but like what are the contents of the chili?
Vegetables.
Vegetables.
Oh, so cool.
Beans, onion, tomato, various seasonings, chili powder, paprika, cumin,
She's like over here writing it down.
corn.
I love chili
Vegetables.
with corn in it.
Me too.
Alright, now I'm gonna do the birds.
I know you said the cheese is a pimento cheese. Like what kind of cheese? Did you? Oh.
Something
What
mom
kind of
made.
pimentos?
There's peppers in there, but I don't know. That's just normal.
Still can't get over that picture of Bum Bum standing like that. Like, what the
It's
fuck
so
is wrong with her?
Yeah.
What in the skinwalker is that? Like, Jesus Christ. Ugh. So odd.
My mom had a cat like that too. It's just
Really?
not a single bone in her body.
Oh
Just
my
like,
god. Yeah, I have so many
Weird
ridiculous
ways.
pictures of like
Yeah.
her laying in weird ways, and I'm like, what? Ugh.
How's that possible?
Yeah, she always looks like she, like whenever she's laying, she looks like she got thrown from a really high place and she just kind of splatted.
Mm.
And it's like, what happened? I don't know. She always lays with her back feet out all the way behind her. It's very odd. Oh, she's just a little baby. Only August. Oh yeah, I got some good ones. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta turn my brightness up. Oh, sorry. That's one of my favorites. She looks like she just located her spine. She was laying like that. Look at that. She's so weird. Oh! Yeah. I don't know.
Broken.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Mom, do you remember this picture? You remember that?
Oh yeah, she's so weird.
She
She was
is.
laying today. She was her front half was on the side of the
Mhm.
sofa,
Yeah.
and then her back was really long, and then her back end was crooked, and the legs were going straight out to the side. She looked like she
What's
had
wrong with her?
a spinal injury. It was
Yeah.
so terrible.
She's just vibing. Oh my god, she was so itty bitty. I think that's the first picture I have of her. Oh my goodness. She's just a little munchkin. Mom, do you remember when she was this little and fluffy?
Oh my gosh.
That's the first picture
Oh
I have
my
of her.
Wow.
She's got so much more of an angular face now.
Yeah.
She's like,
She's all grown up. Little
Yeah,
lady.
she is a little lady. She's very little.
She's become my television companion.
Are you shitting me?
Aww.
She's just so anymore.
Yeah.
Ah.
She does have lethal farts from time to time,
She
but
does,
other than
yeah.
that, she's super sweet.
She's an old lady.
I let her try to sleep with me a couple of nights ago because I got up at like 3 to go to the bathroom,
Yeah.
and she wanted to hang out,
Yeah.
so, which was fine, except she kept trying to lick my nose, like the tip of my nose, and her tongue would
Yeah.
go in my nostril.
Oh, God.
So I had to
Yeah,
kick her out. It was
she's
so
great.
gross.
Yeah. Actually, she snuggled with me. She slept with me through the night, one of the nights, because she likes so I lay like on, well, not face down, but like that, and then she slept like right
Watch
here.
a
It was
little
so
documentary
nice.
about hissing cockroaches with me.
Wait, what was it called?
It's a documentary about hissing cockroaches.
Oh yeah, Mom. I want to
No, but what was
crochet.
the title?
Oh,
I want to crochet her hissing cockroaches little sweaters.
Deep Look.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
a PBS
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm
Do you want to
watching
see
it
it?
because it's about the mites that live on hissing cockroaches. They have
Yeah.
like a symbiotic
I'm
relationship
up to
with
the
these
challenge.
really tiny mites. That's kind of neat.
Hide the baby. Hide the baby. Hide the baby. Hide the baby. Hide.
Well, you know what? I want to put some Cheez-Its on top. That would be nice. I love those. Will you cheese me? Just a little.
Cheesy.
Yeah.
Oh, like the one episode of South Park.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do that, Mom. No cheesing in this
Okay.
house. No
Totally
cheesing.
cheesed out of my
What
mom.
was
Yeah.
that? Cat spray or something?
Yes.
I can't remember.
Huffy cat fish, yeah.
Yeah, you like got two male cats and you put them
Yeah.
toward each other and you spit
Yeah.
on it and one.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
I think that episode was called Major Rubich or something. I think.
Yes, yes, because it would make me hallucinate about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Carter's favorite episode, Mom.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
My favorite one of all time is the one where like they lose internet access.
Oh
So they
yeah.
have to go out west to
California way.
out of California to Silicon Valley. They still got the internet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. And it's just a giant Linksys router. Since we're eating chili, there's always the Scott Tenorman episode.
Oh gosh. I forgot about
Yeah, how
that.
much pubic hair do you put in this?
Yeah. Hopefully not. No pubes in this chili.
Can you be sure?
At least not that I know of.
Ooh,
I mean,
I
why
like
not,
that.
right? Yep, that was a good choice.
Well, I need to get a drink. Hi, Bucky. You're good for me. You're good for me.
Do you and your ex do Christmas together? Or
No.
you do separately? Okay. Like with your families or?
I mean, she does if my family's in town, I guess. But, you know, give me taking them out that way next weekend.
Gotcha.
If the weather's alright.
Nice.
He'll usually we let him decide which house he wants to be at for
Okay.
overnight into Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Then switch around in or so or whenever. It's I mean about as good as you could expect for
Yeah.
co-parenting.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I forget that they're co-parents that
They're actually-
communicate and
Right.
Yeah, it's weird.
yeah.
I mean, it took a little while to get to that point.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Not entirely her fault either.
I mean, that's true. It's only been 12 years for me, so it might take some time.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Very.
Thank you.
or you want to put some Cheez-Its on top of it?
Some Cheez-Its?
Mm-hmm.
You put Cheez-Its on it? That's
Yeah,
brilliant.
really yummy.
I think I'm good for now.
If anyone wants some of these Cheez-Its, feel free.
Mom,
Mm-hmm.
does Peepaw like beans?
Yes.
Does he like kidney beans?
Baked beans.
Would it be funny if I sent him kidney beans with like a little bow on it? Because I can't give him. I'm not old enough to give him a kidney, so I can give him a thing of kidney beans.
Oh, that is very
Would that be good?
in your eyes.
I got a 12.
So far 20 is the highest.
21.
21. Is
Yep.
that what you got?
I
What?
love how
You got
inclusive
21?
your
Yeah.
water bottle is.
Is it a check or a saving
That's
throw?
so cute.
Check.
Okay.
I don't think you can do a perception saving
I wouldn't have
throw.
chosen if I got it in a bad Bitcoin box. And hey, it holds a liter of water. I didn't know about that.
Were you supposed to be doing a check?
A perception check.
Okay.
No.
Apparently you failed yours.
I was
you
gonna
got
say.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay.
It don't matter much. Got a 21.
I'm distracted by the mission accomplished banner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also distracted by the mission accomplished
Me
banner.
too.
I'm distracted enough because I'm pissed.
Yeah, I'm distracted by P. The
Yeah,
one that we killed
me too.
earlier.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Go for it, buddy. Go lay down.
I have an 18.
Okay. What about Tony, who's on mute and scrambling for his phone right now?
You hear me? So it's in the thing. I rolled a 13.
13?
Yeah, 13.
You think I'm looking at my screens while I'm playing D&D?
I'm sorry, you're right,
As I
you're
look at
right.
my screens.
Yeah.
Screenagers.
Yeah. You screenager.
I just texted you
That's
something
me.
that you noticed during the fight.
Oh no, me?
Yep.
Me specifically? Oh
You
shit.
specifically.
Okay.
Because you're the only one who noticed it.
And I'm not allowed to say this out loud.
That's up to you.
Okay, let me see.
I suggest you say it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Well, we don't
Okay.
know what it is though.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Um,
like, actually,
Maybe he's
we
just
shouldn't
gonna call
tell
us
people.
ugly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You notice how bad looking the rest of it. You notice our halitosis.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You noticed that
You
there was
just need a good
definitely
night's
no
sleep, that's
fluoride
all.
in the water.
Did you guys notice that the Shadowbound were chanting something?
Like
They
quiet.
weren't chanting, I forgot.
Like what?
Something about the mother below and being in the great shadow's cradle or something?
Like word?
Sorry, I had my AirPods in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Didn't.
I mean, I knew they were all
I'm
linked.
guessing I
but
didn't hear
hear
that.
chant.
I don't know. Sounds like they were practicing for a pretty sick metal song.
Yeah, yeah.
Those of you who rolled higher on your perception
Me.
checks, you
Me.
rolled the highest. That's why I sent it to you directly.
Yeah.
Probably Aaron.
Caught it. It wasn't. It was like chanting under their breath. It could have easily been mistaken for just weird breathing and noises. But yeah, certainly something that some of you noticed, that these words were being spoken.
Yeah.
And the some of us that noticed, did we notice it was when they took damage and got the little shadowy stuff around them, or was it just the entire time?
It was after the shadowy stuff formed.
Right, okay.
Now,
I
okay.
had a chili burp.
Ooh, lovely.
One of the ones we killed, the little bleps of flesh came off of them
Bleps.
and ran to the forest, right? Did that come off of all of them, or
Yeah,
just the one? Okay.
everyone that died. I think one
And
or two got knocked unconscious rather than killed.
okay. Oh dear. Might need to check on those.
It was an elk.
It was what? An elk?
You said, oh dear.
Oh.
Oh my god.
And what were they attacking us? What were their weapons and stuff? I don't remember if you
Sticks.
had
Yeah,
mentioned
sticks.
those. What were they
Just-
attacking with?
Just improvised weapons, just mostly sticks,
Okay.
Some stones.
table
Yeah.
legs. There was an old lady
Okay.
throwing
Good thing there are no
stone
words.
sweaters.
Ah.
So they were there, and then if they were injured a lot,
Badly injured
the shadowy stuff would hold them together and keep them
For
going.
a time.
And then when they died, the blobs came off of them.
Yep.
And they probably stopped
Okay.
chanting when they were
Which are
dead.
all scorching and
Roll for that.
squelching their way
No
towards
squelching.
in the
Ew.
direction of the city.
Okay, is
Yeah.
there any chanting
Should
coming
we
from the
smash
little blobs?
the squelchy
I
blobs?
feel like we
Here.
ought to, because they're gonna
You
go.
do?
They're gonna be brain suckers on other
Should we
people.
smash the squelchy blobs?
Smush
I think
them.
incineration
me,
is a
I don't
good
know, it's pretty
choice.
I'm just gonna use.
I feel like I want to go and like
Yeah,
grab
you
one.
just-
I mean, I'm not a person, so I feel like it couldn't really.
Grab their fleshy blob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've only had an unbreakable jar to put it in.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
I mean, y'all could always empty that one out. I forget who I gave it to.
Yeah.
it's in my bag of holding.
Yeah.
So I'll ask the bears to bite through them, but not swallow them, because I don't think that would be good for the bears.
Yeah,
oh, so
probably
you're
not.
having the bears like tracking
Yeah.
down the ones that are skulking
Yeah.
away, and you're also grabbing one too.
Mm-hmm. I'm just worried that they're going to bite them in half, and then 2 globs are going to go to...
Oh god,
And then
no.
one half.
Like the magma blocks in Minecraft.
What'd you say? Like the MAGA crab?
Like the magma blocks in Minecraft.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Magma cubes.
Magma cubes.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Sorry. Oh my gosh. How dare I?
Yeah.
I mean, the water does too.
Yeah.
When the first bear reaches the first of what we'll call the puppeteers.
Puppeteers.
But they're the puppets,
3
not
puppeteers.
the puppeteers. Oh, or are they directing the bodies?
Or the 3?
I thought they were being controlled from...
Please tell me they're.
The puppeteer that the bear bites into releases a psychic scream.
What is that supposed to mean?
Okay, that means we can't hear it with our ears,
We
but
can
we hear
feel
it
Oh.
in our heads.
Yeah.
I need the bear to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh god.
Intelligence?
What the fuck?
Good lord.
It's a psychic scream. Smacking him in his brain pan.
What does this say? -4? Oh god. 13, so I had 9.
9. Not high enough. So the bear is stunned for 6 seconds and takes
Okay.
7 points of psychic damage.
How many?
7 points of psychic damage.
Damn.
Where are our little notebooks?
Jasper collected them
Oh,
all.
sorry, what?
Said he will rent them out for
What?
$5
No.
per notebook.
No. 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 No.
Or was that per sheet of
No.
paper in the notebook? I can't
False. Lies.
You have a dry erase. You can just do it right here.
Yep.
Or there's a notebook.
remember. Oh yeah. You pick one up and it's gross.
Ew.
How big is it? Like hamburger sized, or can I just hold it like a Big Mac?
It's about the size of an avocado.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's very small.
Comparing it with food.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
I'm going to call them bear right and bear left.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, as you kind of try to figure it out, you feel a weird
Oh no.
sort of kinship towards it.
Uh-oh. That's weird.
Yeah.
Kind of protective, like you don't want anything bad to happen.
What
to
the
them.
fuck?
Alright, so I'm gonna do insight about that to see if it's something to do with the mushrooms or if it's just...
You took shrooms before this? Oh my
Yes,
god.
are you kidding? I play D&D without them.
Right.
Okay, so I got a 14 for insight. Will that
Not quite, only because insight specifically is reading like body language and expression and tone of voice.
Oh, I thought it was
and
like
you're not
looking
getting
in
anything.
yourself, you know?
No, insight's like
soul
trying to
searching.
determine if a person is like telling the truth,
Oh.
or if they're keeping something from you.
Never mind.
So
Could I do like
I mean, if you would have rolled ridiculously high,
Yeah.
I probably would have said that you recognize a quiver in its tentacle as meaning this, you know, but it wasn't quite high enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're not getting anything from it.
Would like
I'll take one of
medicine,
these.
survival, nature, any of those like help me figure out why I feel like that?
Where is it?
Like what should I roll to
It's
see
waving
why
at
it's doing
you.
this?
Well, it kind of we'll start with the Arcana check that you were starting with
Okay.
anyway.
That makes sense. Okay. Crap. That is only a 12.
And are you proficient in Arcana?
No, I am not.
Okay. It just looks like a little weird living lump of avocado-sized flesh,
Okay.
like a little meatball with a.
Oh.
Could I do?
With sort of like it almost looks like a snail foot that it uses to propel itself along the
That's
ground.
something.
So
like a gooey duck.
could I do religion to see like what the chanting was all about, and if this is from a religion that I know of?
Are you proficient in religion?
Yes.
Go ahead,
I feel
give it a
like
shot.
it's something I've known about, but I don't remember right now. Isn't it?
Nat 20.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's huge.
Mm-hmm. Look at me furthering the story.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I had a terrible experience with clams once. That was not dissimilar, but I mean, seriously, look at that. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just
What?
Look at what?
gooey duck clams.
Oh no, the penis
the-
ones.
Let me see, let me see,
I,
let me see.
I had
Let me see.
gotten
What are you talking about?
Penis clams.
some clams when I lived in Maine. I won't tell you where they came
Oh.
from, but I put them in the fridge, and then the next morning they were looking like they were trying to get out of the box and looking at me
That's so
and
fucking
stuff.
weird.
And
I don't like that.
literally drove them back to the mud flats and dumped them in.
Really?
I couldn't eat
Release
them.
the penises back to the wild.
Right?
That's terrifying.
Oh my god, no.
Remember that one time that you had horse testicles in the fridge?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember both times, but.
Oh, there was two. Oh my god.
I think that may have been a sentence that has never been uttered on planet Earth before.
Yeah.
Do you remember that time
I had an original
That is
thought.
so
you had
true.
horse testicles in the fridge?
Oh, no, my God.
Do you remember that,
No,
Alex?
both times.
Yeah.
Your memory flashes back to a story, and you can't even remember where you heard it or what the context was, but it was some sort of, not even an institution, it was some sort of organization or structure or business or company or something
That's very
that
obscure.
existed back, it existed in Whitecap so long ago that it's like just told in tales now.
Yeah.
Most people don't even think it was an actual thing.
Like Cheez-Its being invented in Dayton and the first factory being built. I know most people just don't ever think about that or know it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is
Wait,
a
they were
thing
invented-
called
Ending. Yes.
the Cradle of Spheres,
Mm-hmm.
which was, from what you recall and what you heard in the stories, it was some sort of religious institution. And the only reason that you tied that in for some reason is because of the chanting about the mother's cradle. And the only thing that connects in your head is this story about the Cradle of Spheres.
Cradle of Spheres.
Hmm.
She rolled a 25, give her something better than that.
So at one point,
You don't
in-
know how good that is. That gives an information that you're not going to find out for another month if it
Fine.
wasn't for that roll.
So
Fine.
at one point in the distant past, there was like a building or a place that was known as the Cradle of Spheres.
Or an organization, or, yeah.
Okay.
Something in the past that was
So
some
it's
sort
a
of
noun.
religious, huh?
A noun, a person, place, or thing.
Yeah.
So
What?
Never mind.
You would know what a noun
Could
is.
I tie
Can-
the elk in
Were they
my
one
mind
guy?
in any way, or is the elk just like super out of left field for?
Elk is brand new.
Okay.
can they ask
Yeah.
Gareth if he's ever heard anything about it?
Can who ask, Gareth?
Whoever knows what you said.
Oh yeah. Me.
You, yeah.
I just want to repeat all that verbatim as much as possible to the group. 'Cause
Hey Gareth, do you remember anything like that? Hear anything
Cradle
about that when you were
Spheres.
growing
I
up?
think it got taken over by the old Elks Club.
Oh my god.
I doubt I have, but I can roll to see if I've ever heard anything about that.
Yeah.
What would that be?
Everyone can
History.
roll who would like to roll.
But
I would
But-
say that Telvis
I did.
and
roll-
maybe Kid or maybe Finney would have the greatest chance.
I did roll a religion check, like when Jean didn't even look at the log, and I did roll a dirty 20.
oh, would this be religion or what would this be?
History.
Either history, religion, or arcana.
Okay.
Arcana. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. How big is
Something
the
like
unbreakable
that.
glass jar, by the way?
Not that big.
I still haven't decided if that's going to remain in the campaign.
Wow.
Was
But-
it fraudulent? Did its magic disappear when he was killed?
Yeah.
I don't know these answers.
Wait, Alex, what did you say?
You left
You're-
it,
you
you're not
gotta
sure
get
right
out
now.
of
You
that.
left it back at home. It's in the city,
Arcana.
so we got to go and get it.
Arcana, religion, something?
History.
Or history.
25.
13.
You got
Alright,
25?
Yeah,
In Arcana,
yeah. Nice.
if that matters.
What'd you get, Finney?
13. I don't have any pluses. It is.
Okay. 13.
What'd you get?
Even though I get plus
Not worth
5
it.
for that.
Nah, that's not
Uh,
bad.
Got another nat one.
Mm,
Ooh.
sweet.
Love
You've
that.
also heard rumors of something called the Cradle of Spheres in Whitecap. However, your memory, it isn't a religious institution. It was actually a research, magical studies research, specifically conjuration magic.
Oh.
That was based in Whitecap, and this was a long time ago. This was what's known as the Fifth Era. It was thousands of years ago that this thing existed. Terragir, the kingdom, didn't exist. It was a kingdom called Neree at the time, Neree.
So we're in the sixth world now?
Sixth Era, yeah. And Neree was ruled by what was known as the Prothero dynasty. The Protheros were a family of sorcerers who ruled Neree, and they built this research center for conjuration studies, specifically in Whitecap. According to what you know, at some point in the past there was an accident, and to make it happen, an accident. And the Cradle of Spheres was destroyed, buried, and eventually, hundreds, thousands of years later, Whitecap is built over top of its ruins. And
So it's a poltergeist.
So this whole town is just irredeemably fucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
This town needs an enema.
What?
What?
Do the mushrooms remember them?
And what had happened during that incident was that it created it was like a demonic invasion basically that was released from whatever this accident was in the Cradle of Spheres. And there's actually, you guys are not going to remember this at all, this goes back to the very beginnings of the campaign.
I don't remember it.
In the docks of Whitecap, there is a monument to this invasion that happened hundreds of years ago by demons known as the like I've heard the word, I've seen the word written but never pronounced.
But
Westchester.
Westchester.
Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worcestershire.
W-A-R.
War.
What is it good for?
War. Low riders.
I'm sorry, W-A-S-T-R-I-L-I-T-H. Wastrilith. Which was a type of aquatic demon.
Love that.
And literally a demon. Like this, whatever happened opened up a rift to the abyss, and these creatures were released.
That sounds
over
so fun.
Over hundreds of years, they had trouble with this until finally, everything kind of stopped, and things went quiet, and everyone thought, cool.
Suspicious.
Pretty typical.
We're done with that. But then there was an adventuring group. Always an adventuring group.
Yep.
There was an adventuring group called the Boners of Heaven's Gate. No.
The Boners. The Boners.
Heaven's
Wow.
Okay.
Heaven's Gate.
They drank
feels a
Kool-Aid.
bit on the nose.
Yeah.
The crew of the Iron Lantern.
Where did you get boners from?
I mean,
I was
don't
killing
ask
time
that
until I
when
could
you're
find
talking.
boners.
That's
Talking
weird.
about it in my document. The crew of the Iron Lantern who were able to. There was a resurgence of this West. What did I say?
You got
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
The W demons.
The W demons.
The Worcestershire demons.
And this group of emergent, this adventuring group known as the crew of the
Boners.
Of the Boners, the Iron Boners, were able to shut it down and supposedly close the rift forever.
Thank goodness it wasn't the
Is
Green
that
Lantern.
part of why the world's kind of in like lower magic, like they're sort of shunning it from experience, or is that unrelated?
Repeat that one more time.
It's like it's sort of a lower magic world. Is it part of like they've had past experiences and they remember, oh shit, it's gone bad due to these conjurers who didn't know what the hell they were doing?
It's regional in a lot of times, like because of this accident that happened with conjuration magic, specifically in Terragir, like they weren't pushing as hard anymore to try to study conjuration magic, and so it maybe didn't advance as much as it could. Magic overall is still relatively young, a young science. Your group is actually approaching what is, as far as known by most people, to be like the most powerful emergent that have ever existed. So you're kind of treading on new ground. You're beginning to tread on new ground.
Gareth just starts flexing.
Yeah.
Now this was, the Cradle of Spheres was long ago enough to where, at least in not even in Terragir because they didn't exist, in Nuri they worshipped 4 gods. There was a god of creation, there was a god of death, a god of good, and a god of nature. And that was it. And their studies into magic was certainly tied into religious belief, as being, believing that the source of magic was coming from the gods, and so that was sort of intertwined with the study of magic. So the Cradle of Spheres, if it did exist, it was likely sort of a dual, kind of a church and also a college in a way.
Interesting.
A college, a church.
So it was founded by like sorcerers, right? So if we find out who they signed their pact with, we might be able to find out pretty much where.
You're thinking warlocks.
Oh, dang it.
Sorcerers are different.
They're the
But good
bloodline
thinking,
ones. Yeah, I forgot.
And these were like early sorcerers. So one of the reasons people think the Prothera line were able to get power is because they were powerful sorcerers. For the time, they were probably like 2nd or 3rd level, as high as they could get. But that compared to
zero, you seem fancy.
Right.
Yeah. So why aren't we in charge?
Yeah.
We kind of are. We're getting there.
Yeah.
In that direction.
Yeah.
We
Let's
have
do
a whole
more
island.
murders.
We have a whole island now.
Yeah.
Well,
Definitely
we
more
don't
than
have
just
the
this
whole
little
island.
parcel on there. No, we got the whole island.
How do we do that?
They just don't know it yet.
Yeah, we're gonna annex the island.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you're currently, it's nighttime. There's
Garrett's
still
gonna
a
seduce them
mistiness to the air, low visibility. You're not currently, nothing currently. Are you burning our people?
My God.
Not currently.
Just because I won't burn myself.
No bad
doesn't
guys
mean
in
you
your
have to
immediate
mock me.
vicinity. The squelchy things are still
Squelching.
moving away. Are you?
What about the bears biting it? What happened when the bear bit it in half?
Well, he didn't
There was
like it.
scream, right?
Because psychic scream and he took damage.
Okay.
Did you want them to continue after that?
And we probably don't want these things to be alive, so like.
No.
Probably not,
What if
no.
they? I mean, can they stomp on them and does that do
They can
anything
try.
different? All right. So bear left stomps on one.
Psychic scream. The DC
Yeah.
Damn.
13 intelligence saving throw.
Can I be
Just
screeching my rats?
like let the bears die this way
Okay.
because they're not
20. Haha.
gonna last long anyway.
You made it,
Okay.
so no damage.
Do I have to roll to scritch my rats?
No.
Oh,
Unless
okay.
you're trying to do something
How
weird
many
and specific
flesh
to
lumps
it.
are
But,
there?
No.
okay. Huh?
How many flesh lumps are there?
14 total.
Okay.
Minus 1 that
2
has been-
down.
Oh yeah, minus 2 now.
Yeah.
So 12 now, plus
Okay.
the minus the 1 that she's holding, so 11. Still.
All right. Out there stomping and chomping.
I'm just holding it like. Talvis, do you want me to hold on to this?
Every time
shot it.
one gets attacked or damaged in some way, it issues a
R.I.P.
psychic scream.
Right.
To the attacker.
So I'll just keep
RIP.
rolling.
To the attacker or to the nearest person?
Anything within 15 feet.
Okay.
Okay. Stay away from the
Oh,
bears
I'm
as
not
they do
15
their
feet.
business. Bears, I appreciate you.
So light them up with
So I need some
Yeah.
people who are good at math.
firebolts
Yeah.
and
They get a minus
arrows and-
4.
Help me out.
The
Right.
bears do, yes.
Oh, yeah.
So what? Out of 100%. Well, no, I'm not even sure how. Like, I'm trying to figure out of 14, how many failed saving throws are they going to make on average?
Approximately for the bears, what's
Yeah.
the DC? on it?
13.
13, so they would need a 17 to save.
This is why you need math.
So I want to.
Right? So that means there's an 80% chance of failure, so 14 times 0.8 gives me 8 plus 6, 11 and change.
I want to stand
I
20
love
feet,
you right now.
20 feet away from one and just light it up with my crossbow.
So
You can do that.
11.
Because it's going to be out of
Yeah.
stream range.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
good idea.
And I suggest everyone else do that.
Yeah.
And the
How
problem
many
is-
how many
the star
times did you
better.
wait before suggesting that?
Right.
Like, I really hate bears, so I'm going to let them.
Yeah.
Well, they
It's like probably
only
Yeah,
last
he
for a
firebolted
minute,
the
an hour
one
or
in my
something.
hands.
I think it has.
Oh,
So-
you did?
Yeah, he did.
That's
He's the
mean.
butt.
So make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh my god. Okay. Natural 20
Hell
Nice.
yeah!
plus 5.
Yeah.
So
What
you
were you
channeled.
going
I was just not getting screamed at.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you did good.
Somehow, this protective feeling that you had from it prepared yourself immediately to take in the firebolt, the pain of it, redirect it, and you take 1d4.
Damn. Damn.
Just from the death stare that you get from Vera for shooting the puppeteer.
Wow.
in your
Is the
hands.
puppeteer still alive or no?
How much damage did it do? The firebolt.
2.
2? Yeah. it's
You're
not
trying to
Oh,
kill
no.
my goo friend.
How dare
bad.
you!
It just got a little sin.
Oh, do you still
Jerk.
Do you still have the bonus action deal?
Oh my god.
You got a little bit of a headache now.
Yeah.
Some
Okay.
leave or something.
So I call the bears back to me and start hurling.
You start hurling?
Starry
Aw.
wisps. Start hurling.
Is it like a hairball?
At the thing.
Or wait, no, you're not a cat. You're like a, yeah.
The puppeteers have 18 hit points each, so it'll take a little bit of time.
Yeah. It's fine. It's a cantrip.
Probably 2 or 3 hits, per puppeteer.
Okay.
So takes a couple minutes.
I
And
put mine on my shoulder like a little parrot.
Oh.
into your
Yeah.
ear.
as soon as you let it go,
Oh no.
it wants to move into the city. It wants to jump off of you. It wants to.
Rude.
Yeah.
It wants
I just
to go
I
that
go
way.
and grab it
Hey,
immediately
Mom, I'm
and pick it
moving
back
to the
up.
city.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's like a
I'm gonna
continuous
roll,
fight
yeah.
that you're
I'm
having
gonna
with
make
it.
it
It
big.
wants
I'll be
to
a
go.
star. You'll
Yeah,
see.
but I'm like
See.
attached to it now, right?
I mean, not.
Yeah.
It's not controlling you.
Oh, okay.
It's
So I can
just a
stomp
feeling
on
that
it?
you have. It's like seeing a puppy with the big eyes. Even if you maybe don't like dogs, it's still something about a puppy face. You're just like.
Who doesn't like dogs?
Yeah, exactly.
Some people.
Will-
don't.
They need to get out.
Yeah.
They do,
They're not
they do.
hard
They're
dogs.
not people.
I used,
Exactly.
to, I used to have a fear of dogs.
That's
Really?
different.
That's different.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Fear of
That's
dogs
okay.
is different than not liking dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because who wouldn't like that?
I'm fairly neutral.
I had a
on
fear of
dogs.
horses.
Yeah.
I'm
I'd
fairly
say I don't
neutral.
dislike them, but I don't like them either.
But you can recognize a cute puppy and go, oh, what did you
Yeah, as long as it doesn't like me.
Yeah. I
You
feel
want
like
it out like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, so much for Jezebel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after the puppeteers, except for the one,
Mhm.
have all been squelched,
Ew.
what would you like to do next?
What is the terrain like around us? I forget.
We're
Trains
near
up
the forest
open
up there,
fields.
yeah.
Long
With-
grass?
Huh?
Long grass?
Not terribly, because it's winter, so, well, it's just.
There's a little bit
spring
of
out,
grease.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Grease
that
puddle.
goes away after a minute.
Oh, okay. I was
Oh,
gonna
that was
slide through
cheese.
it.
I cast
Reminded me of something
Make it
last
slip
night.
this light
Talking
for
about the
us.
grease puddle. I was
Okay.
watching a recent video from Nikki Delventhal, the travel vlogger that I watch sometimes. She lives in a camper and has 2 dogs. Anyway, she had went to a rest stop, let her dogs out so they could do their business, and someone had dumped their potty just on the pavement.
Oh, no.
And so
Oh.
the dogs found it and were rolling in it.
Oh.
She was already low in water for the camper, so she had
Oh.
to try to figure out how to get them cleaned off.
That
and
sucks
it was,
so
it was
bad.
I mean,
nasty, and she got
that's-
so pissed. It's like, who does that?
Human waste. That is so.
That's like.
Dave Matthews.
Wow.
Only in the city of
Yeah,
Chicago.
that's right. That's right. He did that.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's right.
The tour bus.
The
The tour bus.
Wait,
yeah.
what?
So there's,
Oh,
It was a river, and there was a boat.
Is this like, what,
There's a
tour bus
25
on a
years
bridge,
ago?
and they dumped their stuff over
The bus was
side of the
driving on the bridge and dumped it to go on the
Onto the
river
boat.
right as a boat went underneath it. And there's a plaque up that's dedicated to the
that's
Dave Matthews
awesome.
bus. Yeah.
Wow. That's
What
beautiful.
would you say?
That's beautiful.
No, keep your mouth shut. You don't want any of that near.
Gross.
Okay, that was fun. Nice little divergence there. What would you like to do?
I guess we need to do some research.
Oh yeah, terrain. You asked me. Kind of open fields, not terribly tall grass because it's early spring.
Okay.
Farmland. There are like lines, rows of trees here and there, and sort of dotted around the area.
Okay.
And
Did we kill all of them already?
the puppeteers.
You've got
That
the
we
one.
know of.
Except for the
Let's
one.
follow it.
That's
Are-
a really
Set
Are
it
there
down
any-
and we'll just follow it.
It moves very
in the city,
slowly,
right?
Yeah,
so you can do that. It moves like a third of the speed of a walking person.
that's very unfortunate, but
Kind of like
Can we make
taking along a
obstacles
little
for it
bit,
to
like
like
not
go
hard,
over?
but kind of come on.
Like a hacky sack.
Can we make little obstacles for it to like have to go over? Would that work?
Okay, what's a decently like speedy animal? Because I could use the like transformation spell to just pick this up a little bit, you know.
Probably morph it into something that's like
Yeah.
a bird or something.
Yeah.
We don't lose
Flies.
track of it, so.
Yeah.
Good point,
we don't want
good
it to be too fast.
Man, we can just slowly follow it.
Yeah.
I got nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Nate.
It's not like I got video games on this.
Right.
Unless, you know.
As you do begin to approach the city, you can see that manning the gates are what were at one time white cap guard that you would expect to see there, but now cloak and shadow,
Seriously?
pinpoints of light.
Are you shitting me?
Aw, dang it.
Rude.
Alright,
Well,
I'm
before-
gonna scoop avocado back up and.
Yeah. Is that its name though? Nice.
Call them Ava for short.
Yeah.
Or Cado. I don't know. What would be better?
Does it need
Guac.
to breathe, do you think?
I don't know.
Guac. Guac.
Guac.
That'll be
Aw.
after the bear's get a hold of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
I mean, if you just like walk into the city with me, like sit down, okay, it's going this way, and then like keep like moving
Yeah.
it to
Oh,
pinpoint,
yeah.
Yeah.
triangulate.
Is the gate closed?
No, it's open.
Okay, I'm
Well,
just
we
gonna
just
keep
try
a
to
hold of
walk in.
avocado and like just try and walk through as
Nothing to
casually
see
as
here.
possible.
Hey
Yeah.
there, Bill. How you
Yeah.
doing?
When you get to
Oh, no.
about 80 feet from the gate, you are spotted,
Damn.
and
gosh.
there is your spotted dick.
Spotted dicks.
Not a dick. Yeah.
And in total silence, but they all just raise a single finger up towards the group.
Pointing is rude.
What do you
Stop
guys
in the
do?
middle.
That's creepy. Well, I'm behind you.
I
but-
step to the
No,
side so
no,
they're
no,
not
no,
pointing
no,
at
no.
me.
I don't
Point
know.
back.
They do the
They're far enough away where you can't tell if they're
Yeah.
pointing
Do
at
they
an
look like Donald
individual
Sutherland?
or the group, minus the.
Can I
I
point
thought that's
at
where you're going with it, so.
Can I point back at them?
I don't know. Can you make a roll for pointing?
With the-
You break your finger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, you can point back at them.
Okay.
And you see a group of them, maybe 12 to 14,
Okay.
begin to move out of the gate and starting to head your way.
Oh wait, I have an idea. Hold on. Wait. What did you just say again?
A group
So
of
12 to 14 of
are
them are
heading
moving
Are
out
they
of
still
the gate
pointing?
towards you.
Sweet, the gate's not guarded. Free
No,
access.
there are
Wait, back when they
Yeah,
put
we're
it
there
around
are
them.
posted guards that are pointing, and these
Okay.
ones,
Okay.
these
Okay.
ones,
Okay.
these are coming out of the gate, holding
I-
sticks.
I cast Mage Hand to boop one of them on the finger. Just boop.
What's the range on Mage Hand?
They're
about 80 feet away from you right now.
Never mind. 30 feet. Dang it.
But clever idea. That would have
Yeah.
been cute.
It just hangs in the air like.
It's like
Wait, just wait for it to walk into your finger.
yeah.
As we get closer to some.
It just goes one of these and just.
Yeah. Just
They're now
yes.
They're now
Yes.
within 50 feet of you, and another group of 12 to 14 are moving out of the gate.
Can I grease the
They're all
road?
armed.
Oh,
Yeah, you can grease the road if you want.
Greasing the road.
On them or ahead of
Just
them?
in front of them.
Like in the gate area,
Well, they're coming toward us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but they're from inside the city, right?
Yep, they're coming out of the city from
Is it
through
grease
the
flammable?
That's the fridge.
And right after
no, they're
that,
just flammable.
Can
I
I
could do
summon
the
a giant
pokey
insect?
ground.
I don't
Spike
believe
growth.
it says anything about it.
Okay.
Flammable.
I put my rat's armor back
The
on.
first
So you
group
just
are
light
now
them up.
30 feet away from you, and a
Yeah.
third group of 12 to 14
They're
individuals
fast.
are coming out of the
Okay,
gate.
This
I'm
doesn't
going
sound
to
great.
summon a giant insect at 4th level.
What happens
Which
if we
level?
go around them? Do
I
they?
don't know.
All right.
They're looking at you and they're coming at you with
Right.
weapons drawn.
Oh, weapons are drawn.
Yeah.
Ah, that's rude.
Maybe
I
they're
like
like
just
waving by
drawings
with
of
their
weapons.
swords.
We can beat this.
You did what?
I don't know. Have you seen Sponge Doodle?
I
You might not be
put
able to.
my rat's armor back on.
Mm-hmm.
So roughly 40 individuals so far
Mhm.
coming at you with murderous intent.
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe
What
we
would you
should
I'm
like?
summoning
I'll be
a
able to fall
giant
down.
wasp right
Yes.
in front of us.
Not a wasp.
Okay.
Oh
Make a
god.
history.
If I know
Yeah.
this was
Yeah.
gonna happen, I
Okay.
could have spent a week creating a false identity where I'm one of these chocofucks.
I can do
All right.
it right now.
Unfortunately, they have reached you.
No.
Even over the grease?
And you know what?
What about the grease? Did they any of
They
them
just
fall?
went around it.
Oh, okay.
Are you shitting me?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So let
I
me
send in the bears.
set this up
The
real
bears.
quick and.
I'm imagining you saying send in the bears, but it's to
Send in
clowns.
Send in
Are you guys on virtual world? Are you
Wait,
all
actually,
caught up with everything?
Amazed at how dumb we are.
instead of a wasp, could I do a spider? Is that cool?
Is that something you can do?
Yes, it
Then
could either be a
sounds-
wasp,
Yeah.
spider.
Poisonous one.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
see
I'm
why.
a little lost on what's going on. I couldn't follow because I'm getting pieces of different people. So
Oh, with
yeah,
the sound.
I know
Sorry.
there's something about to happen, but that's all.
So basically, you were trying to go back into the town. All of the guards were also cloaked in that shadowy stuff with glowy eyes.
Pointing
A number
Rude.
of mind-controlled citizens started coming out of the gate, numbering about 40 right now, and approaching your group, which were standing about 80 feet away from the gate, and no one moved or tried to flee or do anything. So now they are engaging with 40 citizens of Whitecap.
Fun times.
Anyone have
Fireball.
AoE? Fireballs?
Fireball.
Fireball is
Fireball.
Sounds good.
Yeah, okay.
Garrison Mom is in the lead group.
No.
Ah, are you kidding me?
No?
Fireball.
What?
Two fireballs.
Yeah.
Have we haven't been able
balls?
to determine what's
Yeah.
controlling this?
Say
the
that.
source that's controlling
She
them?
likes mine.
You still don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if you could hear any of the stuff we were talking about before about the Cradle of Spheres, this old.
A little bit about that, yeah.
Don't know if it's related, but the attackers were whispering words about some sort of mother's cradle or something like that,
Okay.
which made Vera think of this Cradle of Spheres church that she had heard about, which made Telvis remember this. The Cradle of Filth, and so he had to sing the entire album, and it was
No. Oh my gosh.
the main reason why you're being attacked by the guards right now.
I can't sing.
Okay.
All right,
So we don't feel like there's an option for us
Just
to
a
stop
hate
what's
bridge.
controlling it. We're going to have to kill these people.
either fight or flee.
Okay.
So I'm going to arrange your group as is fairly typical for your group.
Are they walking at a normal? I mean, I guess they're mostly human speed, or are they walking at a flesh lump speed? Okay.
No, they're moving at normal human
So if we
pace.
try to make a break for it and run, to a different entrance or over the wall or something, we won't
They
make
could
it.
probably chase us.
Not necessarily, because you certainly have ways you could potentially slow down something attacking you.
Fireball.
It's like, I feel
Fireball,
like
yep.
we're just going to keep running into this until we find the source of it, but I would imagine the source is in there somewhere. Gareth, do you know of any tunnels under the wall or any ways to get into the city?
Don't know why I would.
I will give you one round if you do decide to flee. I will give you one round of actions that you can take before they are within melee range of you. They don't have any ranged weapons, so they're not shooting anything at you guys. But you definitely feel like they have intent to come up to you and bludgeon you with their sticks and stones.
Could we all
again.
hop onto my
There's
giant
like a
spider
couple
and climb the
dozen of
wall
them.
with it?
We
It's not
attack
big
it
enough for that.
with
Well,
That's not the size of
I
a
feel like
bus.
we could just
But
keep
it's
killing.
giant.
It
Yeah,
is, but
exactly.
giant
Kill
just
everyone
means
in the
bigger than
city,
a
but
regular
that's not really
spider.
what
So
our
this
goal
would be a
is.
giant spider.
Yeah.
We
It's
need
large.
to get to the
Yeah.
But
the
it's
queen,
yeah, that's only
whatever, or the
4x4 or 2x4.
9 people
Yeah.
couldn't
And
fit
like
on it.
Yeah, we need
these
to chop the head
are
off.
Wait, who
as far
summoned
as
those
the,
huge
like
spiders
judging that
then
one of
last
them is
time?
Gareth's
Was it
mother.
Mom?
Yeah.
Like these are actual people,
Spider ass
not
and spider
like
butt?
flesh looks that have been.
Yeah,
Beth.
we're puppeteering these people
No,
that
that-
we know.
That's
no.
Mom.
and everybody's been acting weird, so
No.
they probably are all
Yeah.
like this.
Beth
Probably
had a
should check
spider
to see what
mount
happened to
that
the
she
people that we
she had
knocked
the
out.
spider that she
No,
rode
Mom,
around.
do you remember spider ass and spider butt?
Oh yes, the
Yeah.
two. Yes, they weren't bus size either. I mean, they're
No,
not-
They
were
filled up a
large.
hallway though.
only a 20. It was like a 10-foot wide hallway.
So 10 feet wide.
That's not big enough for 9 people to ride on a wall. Most
Some
of
of
that,
us-
most of that is a leg.
Oh yeah, good point.
So, anyways, I'll let you take one action if you do decide to flee, and you can tell me what you're doing to slow them down.
I
Or
think
Alright, well, I already summoned the spider, so if we make a break for it, then the spider can stand around and at least distract them.
Mhm.
Or
And
just
the
get in their
bears-
way.
the
Be
bears
like really
as well,
inconvenient.
Yeah.
for as long as they last. I think that just killing everyone in town is probably not going to serve us well or our purpose.
nor would it be possible. There are over 3,000
Yeah,
people
right.
in
A
the town.
purpose.
I
Are they
can
all
tell
like
you,
this?
Gordon,
Well,
Gordon
It's already
was
been
how
out. We
everybody
haven't
was
seen
sort
all
of
3,000.
weird.
What was that?
Does anyone
I
see-
said, I can tell you, Thornton being lawful good, he's not just going to continuously slaughter the people. He's going to.
Oh no. I don't think
I
any
mean,
of us
as fun as that might
want to
be.
do that at this time.
So I say we try to flee and do some reconnaissance. You know, try to figure out where the
Try to sneak back
Do I have to
in.
leave avocado
the head of the snake
behind?
is.
Oh
Is there, like,
no.
I
psychic?
don't know.
We just kill it.
You are not killing avocado!
No,
He's my
avocado,
favorite!
that's
All right,
the
so
baby.
you yell, "Run!"
Yeah.
What direction are you running?
All
well,
of
I
the
don't
directions.
know what. I don't know where we are.
So this is, we'll just say the city gate is somewhere over here.
Off to the
Okay.
east.
And the wall runs
For the other people.
up and down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
On this section of it, yeah.
And what part of town is this?
Actually, let's go to.
The west part.
To win, run away from the city gates.
I think it was when we look at the map. There's like the dark wood and something
Yeah,
else.
sort
I
of
think
somewhere
we
up
could go
there.
From that
I think
area.
we should run
Okay.
parallel to the wall
Yeah, I
just to
think
make
so
it.
too.
Yeah.
At least until we're between gates.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know exactly.
So is this population on the map here updated in real time?
Yeah.
All right.
little
Yeah.
lullaby
I know how
chimes
to do
play when
that,
a
so
baby
yeah,
is
I
born.
did that.
See that.
So you're roughly like here.
What are those little
Okay.
buildings
Okay.
outside of the gates?
Farmhouses.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
these are just like, and it's not representative of all of them.
D6s.
It's more
Okay.
like.
Can we hide in the
And then,
farmhouse?
so we're near Crown Hill. Where's
Not right
Garrett's?
now because they're like this close to you, so
Okay.
they would see you
Outside
go like this.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
I'm hiding.
I'm just thinking
Alright.
about parts of the town.
So I'm gonna instruct my spider to really annoyingly kite them because it has a long range attack, and it reduces their speed to 0 until the start of its next turn. The spiders.
And what's the spider's
Nice.
movement?
It is 40 feet.
So he easily could run rings around these people.
Exactly.
So what direction do you want to run?
Well, I can't tell. Can you zoom back
This
out
is
so I can see?
north.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, that's great. But I want to see the rest of the city.
You're not going to be able to run around the city. It's
I
too big.
know.
But
I just don't know where we are in relation to the other parts of the city. I'd like to get you guys to the water so we can. Yeah,
That's
we're
gonna
back
take a
in- we're back
while.
into the water. Yeah. Okay.
I guess
See, that's the Westillerith
Yeah.
thing in the dock water.
So
east
these
is our-
came from the woods that are to the north of us, right? The blobby people.
No, they're coming out of the city.
These
Well, the people now, but the previous blobby people.
right, the ambush that was set.
Yeah.
They kind of came from around you, from hidden
And what is
spots.
to the southwest?
So this direction? Just more
Well,
farmland?
farther to the southwest. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, what's over
Just
there?
more farmland.
Okay,
This is all pretty much farmland.
right. And then there's more woods up to the northeast.
Going north and northeast is going sort of out of the civilized areas, especially when you go towards the Blackwood. That's like heading towards the. You go a day that direction and you're out of the kingdom entirely. That's the
So
way that you went to
I
get
don't
to
know enough to
Validate.
know where we could hide safely.
I feel like Blackwood would be our best bet
Okay.
because forest, uncivilized. I mean,
could also find another city where there might be enough people to know what's going on. Like
Yeah.
people in Moongolf flawless.
But there's no guarantee that, like.
So you're running.
Okay. Parallel until we're out of sight, and then into the woods.
You're basically kind of going north-northeast
Yes.
direction.
Everyone take avocado with us.
No, I'm going to do a very tearful goodbye, set him down, and let him run back to his family. Like, it's
Oh,
taking
you
like an
should've-
annoyingly long time.
We're
The baby.
Should have hucked it like a baseball.
Kick the baby.
So you guys see Finny say run, and she turns and she starts running towards. Your guess would be towards the Blackwood. Gareth, what are you doing?
I guess I follow.
Do you wave goodbye to your mom as you run away?
Did I notice her?
Yeah.
Then yeah, sure.
Okay.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
Love you.
I'll see you after a while. Kristen?
I am
Christmas.
casting hypnotic pattern on the group. And
How many does that affect?
It's an area, so it's a 30-foot cube.
Okay.
Wow.
So however many are in a 30-foot cube?
Yeah, anyone that fails a wisdom save is incapacitated.
Nice.
I'd say
100.
probably a 30-foot cube.
That's pretty big.
So, I mean,
20 to 30, so probably 6, 12, 18. So at least everyone in the first lead group would be affected potentially by it.
correct. Yeah, that's kind of how it was.
And what's the effect of it?
They need. There's like weird swirling lights and everything, and anyone who fails a wisdom saving throw, which would be DC 17, is incapacitated.
Okay. And that's an action to cast?
Yes.
Okay. Are you dashing on your first go?
Sure. Is there anybody small enough for me to carry?
Me?
Me?
Okay.
Oh
Tell
yeah,
us.
definitely
Wow.
fellas.
Can hop on my back and.
Well,
I'll-
he's
I'll run
casting.
fast. I don't dash. Okay, well then kid can hop on my back and I'll run fast.
Okay.
Me.
Are you dashing?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have
the
you
picture?
seen this picture?
Yes.
Okay. Lee, what are you doing?
I am also dashing because I know, like, I am not a spraying arrows type of person. I'm like one target at a time.
Right.
There are too many.
Okay. And you running the same direction as
Yes.
everyone else?
Oh yeah.
It's like,
Runs
could you check
towards
a fox?
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tearful farewell.
Tearful farewell, and I run after him.
Okay.
No.
Kid, what about
And I'm
you?
just like,
I'm
it was
riding
a
on Finny's back.
snitch.
Okay.
Yep.
Tony, Aaron, are you guys following suit?
Yeah, I'm gonna dash. We'll follow the group.
Okay. Tony, same with you?
Same with me. We're moving into my favorite terrain, so I'm happy.
I thought you said you were going to sacrifice yourself for the team. I thought that's what you said.
No.
That's what the spider and bears are for.
Oh my. Are the bears staying behind also to slow down the advance?
Yes.
All right. So bears, giant spider would be more than enough to slow these guys down. So you quickly dash off. Doesn't take long to get into.
Wait, it did? I thought that was the table.
What'd you do?
I
The
actually
white
kicked the dog
fluffy
by
one.
accident.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Oliver. I thought that was
Are
the
you
table.
okay? Are you
I'm
okay?
sorry.
We run into the Blackwood and oh my god, look at this awesome hideout that we found. It's fully stocked. Oh my god.
When you
That's
get
how you
to
First day at work.
the thicker tree line, how far in do you want to go before you stop and sort of take a?
I mean, I'm good to run for an hour, so wherever you guys want to stop.
I would say we go at least an hour in, and then we stop and we listen for kind of stuff, or at least like set up a little camp,
Yeah.
like something out of his way,
perimeter,
you know?
Listen, collaborate.
Those of you more woodland oriented, is there anything you want to do to cover your tracks, to throw off the scent?
That's a very good
Could I do
idea.
nature or survival for any of that stuff?
Like, what do you think you'd want to do?
Mostly cover up our tracks, or like if we make camp, make that camp hidden, like hard to.
Well, I'm talking about this initial hour when you're on the move.
Oh, okay.
Any of you wizards or your druids
Uh,
know
Druid-
Pass Without Trace?
Not.
I mean, we don't have
yet.
them anymore, so.
Yeah, that's right. He is gone.
Hate to say I have visual migraine starting, so I can't read right now.
I saw your text.
But yeah, sorry.
Do you want me to go get
I
you
have-
some? Do you want to take something now?
let's see if it's going to turn into the other kind or not, but I won't be able to see for just a little bit. Sorry.
Do you want to sit over on my computer chair or something?
No,
Just so you know.
no, we're good.
You look like Stevie Wonder over there.
Shush.
I thought it was for a second.
Yeah.
I do look a lot like him.
I've always thought so. I never wanted to say it because
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a little awkward.
Could I do like nature to make our path like that we're following confusing and like difficult to track? Like do circles, go through rivers to lose the scent, that kind of thing.
You can do that, and you could also find what might be the best path
Yes.
to take.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah. Nim's pretty good at that too.
Finney does not have Pass Without Trace currently memorized. Yeah, you can go ahead and make a nature, or what was it that you said?
Nature or survival, I don't really care either one. If we're doing nature, wait.
And
23.
Nim gets
That's-
bonuses on all that stuff too.
Do what?
Nim can navigate the woods like no man's business. And hide.
And double proficiency. So yeah,
Okay.
just I was waiting for people to stop. So what I know I'd like to do is to hang back. I'd like to do Mask of the Wild and hide with even just a little bit of obscurity. I can basically blend in, right? And so I'm gonna hang back and watch and see what kind of happens with the group of people if they continue into the woods. And then in my favorite terrain, I can also move through at normal pace, stealthily, to make it back to the group if and let them know kind of what I was seeing.
They do appear to cut off the pursuit well before the tree line, well before the woods, maybe a quarter mile outside of beyond the gate. And at that point, they all kind of stop and just stand there for a while. And then sort of as a unit, they all turn at the same time and begin walking back towards the town gate.
Weird.
Is there
Okay, so kind of like so I explained to the group kind of like a hive mind kind of thing. Also proximity, when they had a certain distance from the town, they pretty much all stopped, waited, stayed for a bit, and then all at once walked back to the town.
Except for there was one woman who was delayed a little bit. She didn't quite turn with the others, and as everyone else turned and began to move away, she was still standing there looking off in the direction that you guys traveled.
Was it Mama?
It was Garrett's mom.
Yeah.
It was?
And then finally she also turns
She is
and
still
joins
out there.
the others.
So Gareth asked if Nim was able to recognize if their stopping and turning had any time to do an avocado kind of called up to them or not.
What?
Avocado, we set him down.
Right.
Like, did he go inside
Like-
the gate at around the same time?
Like when avocado called up to them, were they like, "Oh, everything's good," or was it seem to be kind of unrelated to that?
At the time when Avocado was released, you guys were running and not looking.
Okay.
I
I thought Nim was looking.
They'd already
Yeah.
chased us well beyond where we let that thing down.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
that
it
was
must
that
have been
was.
the wind kind of situation where must have been the wind that was like.
You
the
do know that
next-
immediately, as soon as you set down Avocado, it immediately started towards
Yeah.
the city gate.
Of course.
We could kill one more of our neighbors.
We go kill my dad.
Commandeer, yeah.
That makes two of us.
All right, so, but yeah, like I said, it looks like that they cut off pursuit and they returned to the city.
We did it.
Sure, with your
Yeah.
movement, you can easily catch up to the others. Are you going to have them stop, or are you going to continue for an hour?
I'm just going to catch up with the team and let them know what I observed.
Okay, so Nim lets you know that they are not chasing.
We might as well stop.
Yeah. Let's wait. Gareth is tired.
Yeah, I say we try to find a place to
It's
easily hidden.
warm
But
milk and
we don't need to
cookies.
go a mile or two in, or an hour in. That's 2 or 3 miles into the woods. Because we're going to want to regroup and investigate.
All right, I'll cast a cordon of arrows and target anything that comes up that's basically not our group. And kind of take the first watch. I'll do my trance for 4 hours. And even though we're still sitting here and kind of tending to wounds and kind of, doing things like that, I still remain alert and aware of activity and things like that around us.
Okay.
And for
I
food
need
and
to-
things like that, we forage and find double the amount of food and things that we need, stuff like that.
While Nim is focusing on foraging, I'll also be on alert, just like perimeter. Maybe notice any movement that might be coming toward us.
Describe the campsite that you're setting up. I'm assuming that everyone has their standard gear packs with them when you guys were doing the whole city watch thing, and so I'm not too worried about you not having rations or supplies, but I don't think
I would
anyone
guess
had a tent.
Probably just have bedrolls and
So you just have bedrolls.
garbage.
And a
But
furry,
I'm sure between
fluffy
like
person to sleep on.
We brought a furry.
Don't try to take my costume off.
That was actually one interesting thing I read about that game that she was playing, Void of the
Voices of the Void.
Voices of the Void. It's really popular with the furry crowd for some reason. It said because
Thanks, Johnny.
you can decorate. There's an area in it that you can decorate with whatever you want, and so they and there are aliens in the game, I guess, that are cat-like or something, and so for some reason, yeah, the furry population really likes that game.
could I do nature or survival to help make some like lean-tos for everyone to
Of
like make sure
course.
we're sheltered?
Yeah. The weather is not too bad. It's chilly. It's a low of 40, but there's no rain. Just a very light breeze. No clear skies. So
We're in deep woods, so the breeze wouldn't really affect us.
All
Right.
right. So if it's survival, it's a dirty 20. If it's nature, it's a 21.
easily, you're easily able to construct however many lean-tos that you need.
Just think how helpful webbing would be in that situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I know what mod I want to get when we get to that point with genetics.
So, anything else for the evening that you would like to specifically accomplish, or are you going to bed down and try to get some sleep?
Definitely a watch, but is there any kind of early warning perimeter thing we can have?
We definitely can
Nim
set
set
up
up something.
watches.
Oh, I have
Set
the
up
alarm
cordon
thing,
arrows.
the alarm spell.
Oh, nice.
But my cordon of arrows is going to jump up and shoot whoever comes up or anything with an arrow, and then I will be awake because I'm doing just the 4 hours trance, so I'll be on watch as well all
If you know
night.
how to cast alarm too, Jasper,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
totally do that.
I will need a long
Set
rest.
that up, yeah.
The
I'm
cordon of
happy to take like the first 2 watches.
the cordon of
7
arrows.
4
What's
hours.
sort of the area of effect on that?
30 feet. Let me pull up. Cordon of arrows. Touch up to 4 non-magical arrows with bolts. Plant them in the ground until the spell ends. The ammunition can't be physically uprooted whenever a creature other than you enters the space within 30 feet. For the first time on a turn or their turn ends in that space, 1 piece of ammunition flies up to strike it. When you cast the spell, you designate any creature you choose, and the spell can ignore them. And it's
You forget about Gareth.
a long. Duration is 8 hours.
Nice. And what about alarm? What's the area of effect for alarm?
The area of effect is 30 feet,
So the same.
and the duration is 8 hours.
And what does your alarm sound like?
It's a mental one. It's not like a audible one.
But it
It's just
sounds
a-
like Muffin.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It's Frank Iero like
No.
playing a sweet riff.
No. That's not what he plays, anyways.
That's exactly what he sounds like when he plays.
No. He's the rhythm guitarist. Anyways,
Okay. Anything else? And I'm certain that some of you will be on watch.
Or of people.
I know that we chose on a watch schedule at some point. We'll have to probably go back and revisit that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on who's injured and who needs how many hours and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, Gareth could really go for a long rest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anybody injured
I think Thoradin could as well.
With staggered watches, it will not be an issue for everyone who needs a long rest to take a long rest.
I'm honestly chilling pretty hard. Could I do like a short rest and then also make some poisons? Because that's one of my features. Since we're out in the woods and there's like.
How much time do you need to make poisons?
Let me check there. I think it was like a bonus action or something. Sorry. Yeah. Brew poison is apparently a bonus action.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Or maybe
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You could brew a poison in 6 seconds.
No, yeah, okay, that doesn't make sense for me either. But okay, hour of work. Sorry. Yeah.
An hour.
Is
Okay.
this like a feat you have?
Yeah.
Ooh, cool.
You can long rest and
figured because like venomous spider kind of.
you can long rest and still do an hour
Oh, good.
of poison making.
I'll long rest for the sake of spells and make some healing potions then.
Nice.
Yep. So everyone gets a long rest, and your evening goes by unfucked with. You remain unfucked.
Does Gareth remember his mom?
Disappointing.
Yes.
Okay.
I like having.
Yeah, for whatever is happening to everyone in Whitecap, including all of the slaves that you rescued and brought back with you, no one in the group feels at all messed with. Mentally, physically, you don't feel any sort of...
They feel messed with? Probably not. They probably don't feel messed with either.
They... all the people?
Yeah.
Whitecap.
Well, I mean, even to each other. Like, Gareth is not currently cloaked in shadow with glowing eyes
I'm
or anything.
wondering
So.
it's because we just haven't spent enough time there to get infected with whatever. it
You've
is.
spent as more... Well, I mean, Gareth
We're vaccinated.
grew up there.
But
I mean,
it
it's
wasn't
a
like
new
this
thing,
when we
though.
left it.
Hmm?
Yeah, it wasn't like this when we were here, like
Yeah, people weren't.
however many months ago. At
Strangely-
least not that we noticed.
Yeah.
Everything's super clean. Everybody.
What was
Working
going on when
together.
you left?
All already hive mind.
Everybody
They're
was
all like,
normal.
yeah, we love the union.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
when we
great."
There were fights and scuffles and dirt and
And what had happened,
avarice and.
you know, the few weeks before you guys left?
A few weeks before we left.
On your big slave adventure?
I mean, we dropped off a baby and not a hippogriff, a manicore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
I
it's
don't know.
freaking
It's the
baby's
baby.
fault.
Well, isn't it always?
Alright.
Alright, gotta kill the baby.
Kill the baby.
27th trimester abortion.
Dog.
Sorry.
Too soon.
I wanted to make it a baby abortion joke too.
I was contemplating it.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Thank you for feeding to one.
Yes.
Anyways.
I mean, it was years ago, so I don't remember.
Plus, I mean, we were here like 12 hours ago because we left for the war camp.
To be fair, Alex has made a point multiple times of saying that,
Right.
like, the children
Yeah.
who were, like,
Missing.
and then, like,
There have been hints of unusual activity
Yeah.
since you were
Yeah.
returned, for sure.
There's all the
specifically, like, the
super
missing
sticky
kids.
clean. Everybody's.
The trade
And,
guild,
like,
people
yeah.
actually joining it,
Right.
liking it, was very strange,
it's really
hive mind-ish.
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah. Lots
This
of
is
that.
Scientology babies.
Yep. It
Yeah,
does feel
they're
very
females.
Scientology.
Weird.
Just as long as we don't turn into union busters, that's all I have to say.
Everyone make an insight check.
Okay.
Oh god, we're union busters.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Wait, what are we checking?
What was
again?
his
Insight.
Insight. Okay.
26.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Dang.
Damn,
Nat
Penny.
20.
I got a 16.
21.
19.
15.
10.
Oh yeah.
Mid.
Either of you guys beat a 26.
Tony had a 40.
What?
What?
Tony had a 40.
How did he have a 40?
What the? No, it's
No, that's a legit question. How did he get a 40?
Well, let's see, 12. Let's see.
40.
Well, I mean, I rolled a 20. I rolled a 20. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So I rolled a 20, and then actually it should have been 36.
That's more reasonable.
Okay.
I guess.
I guess.
So I
Slightly.
have a plus 8. Plus 8 when I'm in my favorite terrain. Any type of those type of checks, I get double
Oh,
my
wow.
proficiency.
Jesus.
Nice.
Wow.
So that'd be a 20, a natural 20 plus 16.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Guess he wins.
The only thing that sucks is that you would not have known about this because you weren't there. Your character wasn't there.
Of course.
What about Aaron?
So it's gonna fall to Finney just because, and you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I remember you told me about that."
Yeah.
Or just you hear Nim in the back, you're like, yeah, I totally knew that.
Duh.
I read about it in the paper.
Heard.
What's one of the challenges that you overcame in the
Learning
before
how to read.
before getting taken prisoner?
My sexy uncle.
What?
I do not know this.
Why does everyone have
So it was the sexy uncle.
It was a sexy
I
uncle.
was
Or
trying to
grandpa, or whatever it
I was trying to
was.
think of a clever retort, and nothing was coming to mind. I was like,
Yeah.
"Is that the last porn you watched? What is that?"
No, the
Um,
body horror. Uncle or grandpa. or
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah.
Uncle.
Fleshy uncle?
That sounds terrifying. What are you
I
guys
don't
talking
remember
about?
this.
It was on the
They were on the
island, and he had like all the extra like wind. Yeah.
Oh!
Sexy
oh,
uncle.
Oh
I
god.
forgot they were a relative of yours.
Oh, and they did all have kind of a hive mind, didn't they, in that
yeah.
town?
That like group that was
Yeah.
doing whatever.
Yeah. Doing the whatever body weirdness
Flesh
stuff.
modification and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Those people.
Yeah.
So that
Like they did at Baratta's Hold before we cleared out.
Yep, exactly.
Oh no, were
yeah.
we the disease vectors of this thing?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So there's a cascade of like oh yeahs and ahs
Oh,
as you
yeah.
remember
Oh yeah.
lady
Sexy uncle.
yeah.
Lady Elia.
Oh my god.
Elia?
That's my party trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very fun.
I feel like I should remember that, but I got nothing.
That's in my old notebook.
Yeah, something tells me I wasn't there for that. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
I wasn't even there for that.
Me neither.
My bad.
I don't remember because that was like 5 years ago, real
Right.
time.
I was going to say I can't remember because I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
It started when the Gareth was asked to
The
check
Gareth.
on his family's summer home on
Okay.
South K Island, which is just off the coast of Whitecap, where Whitecap is. Just takes a couple hours by boat to get there. It's a
3.
fairly good sized island.
Is South K Island the one where
took
we
two, right?
own a plot?
Yeah,
Okay.
same island.
Okay.
In fact, this is where, well,
Well, it's not a
We'll get
green
there.
flag. Okay.
Mm.
I'm trying to do this in a TLDR fashion. I don't know if I can, but yeah, island. There was a small village of mind-controlled people who worshipped a ghost that inhabited a Baratta's Hold, which is the underground castle that you guys are currently
The
renovating.
one that sings in the
Yes.
yeah. That we
lady-
or hearing.
Lady Elia Costa Baratos was the wife to the her husband was Baron
Von McEvil dude.
Baron Baratos, something Baratos, I can't remember his first name, but they were
Giuseppe.
very famous people a long time ago. He died, she went crazy, started doing experiments on people.
Oh,
She was
Jesus.
killed by the people she was doing experiments on. Her ghost came back to inhabit the Hold.
Is she the one
and-
that sings?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she used her weird undead powers to create what she called proteogenics, which is using magic to reform flesh into new forms to give new abilities to living things.
Huh.
Like what? I feel like we would be great friends.
Yeah.
These proteogenics were created from the body of Gareth's uncle, who had been sort of mutated and warped into this monstrosity that sort of generated these protoforms out of, out of his own flesh.
Is it like Spy Kids, the Floops Fooglies? Is this?
I
Oh my
remember
God!
that.
It's like
That does
the
not ring a
slut
bell
or
at all.
whatever.
Look it
Yeah.
up right now.
No, I'm busy
Yeah.
telling
Floops
stories.
Fooglies. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I do remember
That's
that.
canon now.
Because I
It's
didn't
canon.
want to kill him, so
It's a
I just
canon
kind of
event.
let whatever happened. I thought.
Wait, what's the guy
So
who plays Mom? Who plays Floop? Who plays Floop?
Sacha Baron Cohen?
No. The guy.
Like Willy Wonka.
Alan
dude.
Cumming?
Alan Cumming. Yeah, Alan Cumming plays Floop.
I know Alan Cumming.
It's his little guys.
I love his Nightcrawler and X-Men.
Yeah.
The men.
So the Chainsplitters raided the hold, defeated the ghost, released the those that were being held by the spirit of Lady Elia and all of her protoforms. The uncle died when the lady was defeated. The survivors were all brought back to Whitecap, where last you knew they were recovering, and then all sorts of things happened with you guys, and you got caught prisoner and
Grandpa or uncle?
uncle. Well, he was called uncle, but he was actually Gareth's
He was
grandfather.
Okay, yeah.
Weird.
Because you guys had a
Yeah, that's
special
weird.
relationship.
The people in the village called him uncle.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I feel like we should get back to the hold or like the ruins of that old village and just see what's going on. But to do that, we need to get to the boat. And to do that, are there like common birds in this area, like pigeons or whatever?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could we shapeshift the druids? Could we shapeshift into the birds and then go over to the boat and drive it around to a place where we could pick the rest of the party up?
We don't even necessarily need the boat.
Oh, we don't?
How many of us are there?
9.
Okay. So if we can get to the water, I can change into a
Boat.
I can give everybody water. I can give everybody water breathing ability, up to 10 people, and then I can be a giant shark or something like that, and you guys can hold on. And
Manta ray would be cool.
a manta ray, yeah.
Yeah.
I can hold on.
Like
That'd be super fun.
That?
Never seen
Or
that
like,
before in
wait,
my life.
hold on. Let me.
But yes, kind of like that.
Can I just use teleport?
Kind of
I
like
forgot how like
That's
high
the
key
one with,
terrifying.
like all
this
of
was.
the faces coming
Oh,
out of
this
the
one?
sun. Yeah,
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Yep.
It's
Wait,
even in
you
this
already saw that
edition.
one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or
I mean, I don't
So
know.
yeah, it's kind of like that. She created these kind of extra organs, but you sort of stick them to different parts of your body, and like one of the protoforms was almost like a gun type thing that fit over their arm,
Okay.
and they could shoot projectiles with
Hell
it.
yeah.
Mega Man.
Kind of like Mega Man, yep. One granted increased strength. It was sort of worn like a frame or a mech suit or something, but it was fleshy.
Fleshy mech suit.
Fleshy mech suit.
Ugh.
So yeah, all of this, Finny,
what we are.
you
Come on.
Good point.
suddenly you're like, this kind of
Feels familiar.
feels familiar. Yeah.
And I actually feel dumb because I feel like we should have remembered that for.
It was only 3 years ago.
I know.
Like literally, it was probably 3 years ago, no more.
And that's when we were still playing remotely, because I remember
Yep.
that.
Yeah, it was definitely before we had moved
Okay.
during the dark times. All right, so you spend the night out in the edges of the Blackwood without incident, and wake up to another pretty nice day weather-wise.
Okay. So we're
What
gonna
would you
go
like to
with
do?
the water breathing.
Gonna try to
Or
make
I
our way
can-
to the coast.
Yeah, it'll be a ways, but
I'm sure we can borrow a boat.
I say we borrow, or I could just go get our boat and bring it back. Like just go through the water to get the boat and bring it over.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever you would like. If you don't want to be underwater, I get it.
I mean, that would have a boat in case you have to bring someone back or something back, or.
Yeah.
I'd be worried about the temperature of the water because water breathing doesn't give
Yeah.
you protection
And
from the cold.
still, we're just out of the winter.
And there's
or
also
it's
like
coming.
sharks and such.
But would
Yeah.
City not be as affected, considering
I mean, it
No,
might
I'd be fine in the
still
water, especially if I was
we're
a
back?
shark or an octopus or whatever, manta ray, whatever. That'd be fine.
Do you want to attempt to get the boat during the day or at night?
Might be slightly easier at night. I don't know if these guys probably see in the dark anyway, though. So
You don't know.
maybe
mean-
daytime.
I mean,
Well,
Could,
their eyes
could
glow.
someone
It's like a
shape shift
flashlight.
into a bird or something and like fly over the city and like kind of do it, like what's going on? Or is everyone like transformed or half the people like?
I can
Yeah.
change my own appearance and make someone else invisible.
Yeah, I mean, we can just
kind of do some
transform
recon through the
birds.
city.
Do I have flight?
I think you do now, don't
Okay.
you?
Yeah. Then let's.
Oh, you
How
do.
about if we become birds and do? Because I think reconnaissance is good anyway, especially to find out if there's a concentrated
How
area
bad
of
is the
this
issue?
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
And-
there an animation with a seagull being ridden by an octopus?
What?
For some reason, I'm remembering that.
Like
for some
in
reason.
Nemo maybe or something.
I don't.
maybe.
Yeah, since we're
I don't
past
know.
level 8, we can have a fly speed.
All right. Then by all means,
Alright.
I would suggest gulls. This being a coastal town.
Good idea.
Go riding
You
and
can say
Mine. So the two druids are going to assume wild shape. While they are gone, what is everyone else doing?
I mean, we're just meeting up with the dogs to get a ship, right?
I feel like you
No,
should make your way to the
you
coast.
should not go
At
to
this
Not
point,
to
I
the
think
city.
they're just
Go to the
scouting
wild
at this
coast.
point.
Yeah.
Are
Okay.
we gonna stay where we
Would
are
you-
and like wait to hear back from City and
You can start
Yeah.
making your way to the coast maybe,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
because it's going to take a while.
What part
Gareth,
of the
would
coast?
you like to be invisible and walk through town?
That way.
Yeah, I feel like we're like right
sure.
here
Since you know a bit about
probably.
town.
Like you want to go?
And I can just
Yeah.
disguise
Yes.
myself
all the way
as like
down
a
this
Yeah.
way?
Yeah, I
Rather
feel
than
like
go
that
around,
would
you
be
don't want to go
Archer or
past the,
something.
the military. I mean the
Since the last
army
one was
base.
The
brutal.
war camp is just outside of town,
Yeah,
right?
we don't want to
So
we don't
I
want to
should
go
mark
that
it
way.
down here.
We want to go the other way.
Yeah.
Also, there's
Another
more
one.
ways to like
Skin a cat?
obscure or hide in the woods than like for out in farmland.
Yeah, with Nim with you guys,
Yeah.
kind of running on the perimeter and taking care of travel and cloaking and everything. You guys feel pretty well protected from perception. So while you guys close up camp, is there a particular spot that you know of that you can tell them, like meet at the giant rock that looks like a snowman, or like, because that's what a snowman does.
I feel like he could, right?
No, because this is
You're-
actually Nim's first
He's
time
a-
here.
Oh.
He's a local. What, Gareth, is there a landmark on the coast?
And you're I mean,
outside of town?
you
Oh,
know the
there's-
coast.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, sure. There's a
Okay.
big rock that's
Looks like a snowman.
Looks like a snowman.
That looks like
this.
a, yeah.
a sunbathing snowman. Yeah.
Does like
Oh,
sunbait.
It's like that one rock in Moab that looks just like penis. And everyone takes pictures of it.
Wait, really?
What?
Wait, hold on.
You're gonna Google
Don't
penis.
Google it. This is
No,
this is why you get the videos
You don't
that
have
you
to
get.
Google it.
No.
Rock penis.
Rock.
Yeah.
Rock. No.
No,
What
no.
was that?
Oh my God.
2017.
Yeah. So we'll meet there.
And so the two of you transform into your gull forms and take
Right,
off
sup, girl?
towards
Sup, girl?
That's funny.
and take off towards town. Anything in particular that you're looking for, or are you just doing sort of a general flyover just
We're
to see what's
looking
happening?
for patterns of movement in the people. Like, is there a central area that they're coming into or going out of?
How
Is there a
long
fun
are you
building?
going to be doing your reconnaissance?
As long as it
Good,
takes.
I don't
to get
think
a
it is, but I
feel.
mean,
Kind
How
of,
long does
yeah.
wild shape
Yeah.
last?
you'll be unsurprised.
24
by
Give
it.
me. I need a time.
Or
Yeah.
till sun,
Not
the
shocking.
next day.
Yeah.
Let's say
Till sundown?
a couple of hours.
Well, it says
Yeah.
for 4 hours.
Oh, the
So-
wild shape is 4 hours.
Yeah.
So you
So I would.
So maybe 3, just to give you enough time to get back and
Yeah.
Find them. Yeah.
don't have to
Yeah,
worry about
fine,
changing
too.
form in the air.
Oh, no, we
My
have to find
focus
them.
is gonna be like seeing if they can recognize us as like, you know,
Oh,
parts
like-
of the party.
Oh, in
Like,
your
even
bird
our-
form, like
even
if
in
they
our
can
bird
tell
form.
that
Yeah.
you're
Not
actually a
not
bird.
birds.
Yeah.
I think wild shape is pretty complete as far as a
Yeah, but
a
not
form
mentally.
goes. Not mentally, but yeah. So make perception checks, both of you.
Alrighty.
14.
14?
Nat 1.
Oh no. You're supposed to open your eyes when you fly.
You want to talk.
Yeah.
You are able to tell that if you didn't know any better, you would say that everything was fine in town. Everyone is going about their business, doing the normal daily things that they would be doing in a town the size of Whitecap. You have merchants, you have people traveling here and there, you have people meeting for lunch, you have, you know.
Do we see children?
You do see children.
Go checking on my mom.
Yeah, I'd like to take a peek at his parents.
Well,
Maybe it's a nighttime only infection.
Yeah. Could I go down towards the docks and like check out our boat, see if it's like being guarded or anything like that?
Yes, you can. So while you're hanging out at Legant Manor, I guess you guys are going to split up and you're going to go to the dock.
Mm-hmm.
Your picture of Whitecap makes it look more like Mediterranean than I was picturing in my brain.
It is loosely based on like the Portugal, Morocco, and Spain region. Some influence from that
I
area.
was imagining a much more depressing, like Northern English town.
The fact that one of the areas is called the Gray Slab didn't really give me
No.
Mediterranean vibes.
Yeah.
That's just me personally.
So at Legant Manor, you do eventually catch sight of both Gareth's mother and father at different points in the hours that you're there. And again, they seem like they're behaving completely normal. They're going about their business, doing their normal daily routine, as far
Okay.
as what you understand it to
But
be.
she's no longer dressed like a city guard.
She wasn't dressed like a city guard before. She was just cloaked in shadow with the glowing eyes.
So she no longer has the shadow.
Correct. Does not currently. No one that you see during your recognizance has
Not a single one. Okay.
the shadow and the glowing eyes. The boat at the dock does not appear to be guarded. They described it to you since you had never actually seen it.
Oh.
No, you probably did see it because you guys have went to the island at least once
Yeah,
while you're here.
we came from there
Yeah.
to get here.
No.
Oh.
No.
To get the White Cap, you actually came overland, and then you traveled to
But
the
then-
island during
yeah, and
that
then we
month you
came
were
back.
off during your vacation to check out the manor and to see what you needed to do to get it ready.
Start rebuilding and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that the boat we went to the island with?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not a big boat. It's like a 10-person rowboat.
Okay. Could it be piloted by one person?
Then you could
It
find
could be
something better than that. That's
steered,
ridiculous.
but it could not be oared at the same time.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I think you could find a better ship than that.
Yeah, that's kind of garbage.
You don't want to go on a 3-hour
Rowboat
ocean
trip?
voyage with a rowboat.
No.
Well, I mean, it's nicer than like a canoe. It's bigger than that.
Does it have like a sail like that we can put up?
No, it doesn't.
No,
It's not
then
sailboat.
he's not going to go to sea on anything that doesn't.
It's not a sea, it's a lake.
Sail. Oh, I forgot about that problem.
Are there other boats?
Yes, there are other boats.
Okay. Any like decently nice sailboats that look kind of fast?
The interesting thing about the boats is that they don't seem to be. Actually, no, I take that back. Yeah, no. I mean, there are boats of. Whitecap's a pretty major trade hub. They get in mostly stuff coming in and out from the neighboring kingdom of Delafran. The capital city, Cyranor, which lies on the other side of the lake, like way down here. And so a lot of goods coming in and out.
We were
Travel.
there, weren't we?
Yeah, you went to Cyranor. That's where you got the baby.
Ooh.
Wait, there's like rope lying around, right?
On the docks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably have some because that's a D&D thing.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
has.
I've got 3.
I have the summon giant insect. I can summon a wasp, and I can have it pull our boat.
Oh, that'd be so cool. That'd be awesome.
But there are a variety of boats and ships on the docks. You know, there are sailing vessels, cargo ships, merchant vessels, smaller more like pleasure craft type things.
What's my alignment again?
I don't know.
Okay, lawful neutral. All right, I'm not gonna steal though. I'm gonna do the summon giant insect with the wasp, and I'm going to like harness it.
Now you know that this was just supposed to be a recognizance. This first mission,
Yeah,
you
because
weren't
if
actually
you're-
getting the boat yet.
You'd have to transform back into
I
your
would have
shape
to
and
transform
everything,
back,
yeah.
but no one seems suspicious, right?
Yeah.
No one's got
Well,
the
nothing
shadowy
suspicious
eyes.
has happened yet.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No one's got the shadowy eyes or anything, and the boat isn't being guarded in any particular way.
Not that you can see.
Ominous.
That's a typical DM answer.
Yeah.
I would be failing at my job if I didn't give that kind of answer.
Yeah.
If we take the boat, they're gonna know that we probably went to the island. Just
But they didn't even go beyond the city borders.
no, it's true.
And we can keep a watch on the water. He's got fireball. Boats are usually pretty flammable.
Yeah,
Hmm.
this is true. Okay.
I would rather us be headed towards the island and they figure it out than
Us be in the forest
Yeah.
and they
And
start
Yeah.
coming after us.
sticking around
I
here.
guess that makes it a little harder for them to get to us.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Agreed.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
And then the AoE is a lot easier to.
Yeah. Show us
So
that
do you
with a
want to
sniper
travel back
rifle. We'll just
to?
be out there with a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Also known as fireball.
Where you're meeting up with the group to the east of town along the coast, and figure out your next steps now that you've done your spying. Yeah.
Do you want me to come back with you, or do you want me to just straight up do this and bring it to the meeting point? I feel like we
I
can have
hate
that.
for you to do it all by yourself because it'll be just you on that boat being pulled by a giant wasp.
Yeah.
And the team doesn't know what's happening.
Okay, good idea.
But
I'll fly back too.
yeah,
Oh, but it's so much more dangerous to do it at night. And what time is it? Like if we, because we spent 4 hours. I guess we woke up in the early morning, right? Okay.
Yeah, you would have
We got
set
time.
up or before sunup.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll fly back too then.
Sunup is around like 7.
Can she tell me, as birds, what her plan is so that she
She
doesn't have
tweeted
to
you.
transform back?
Send you a tweet.
Yeah. I get it. I don't think that when you're wild shape you
Joke's gonna
can
be on
talk.
awful servers.
No, but we both have the like hidden message, like the druidic hidden message, you know?
Can you speak
Yeah.
druidic when?
We can do flight patterns. I mean, if these can transmit information
If
by.
we could land on the beach and right in the sand
If
with our
they're
beaks.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Use that.
she tells me her plan. That way she doesn't have to transform back
Yeah.
Okay.
and waste a wild shape.
Mhm.
So we fly back and tell you guys what's going down,
Okay.
and that your parents seem okay. Everything seems okay.
Well, if everything seems okay, we could just walk in
Yeah.
and get the boat, right?
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. No one in the city is going to be suspicious right now if the puppeteers are
Asleep or
whatever they
hiding
do.
or whatever.
Whatever they do during the
It
day.
does make you wonder.
Oh wait, who's the? Doesn't someone have like a locate object thing? Did the puppeteers count as objects? Could we find
Yeah,
avocado?
yes.
Oh yeah.
The puppeteers count as creatures, not as objects.
Okay.
Nice.
Should have thought of that before.
So what is the plan?
Alright.
The plan is we stab one of the puppeteers
Yeah.
and we leave the knife in it.
Jesus.
And then we
So then we
track the knife.
That's a good idea.
It's actually not bad.
Maybe not a knife, but something that's like.
Maybe, why don't you just give it like an earring or
Yeah.
something instead of a
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
knife?
Yeah, because the knife would be bigger than.
So we've got someone stab them, kill them, wait for the avocado to crawl out, and then give it an ear piercing.
Wait for the avocado to crawl out. I like
Yeah,
that.
you're
to kill
piercing.
someone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your plan right now is you're both going to go to get the boat after dark.
I guess I could.
Why don't we just
Well,
go?
not
Why don't we
after.
just walk through town?
Before
Yeah.
after dark's are a bad idea.
Yeah.
If things are normal, let's
Daytime.
just all walk there. to
I
the
second
docks
that.
And get 'em.
But do we know everything is normal? It was
We'll
normal
I
find
guess
because
out.
we
we were
can
birds.
see what happens when we approach the
We'll find out.
Let's find out.
Again, oh my god.
There's
Okay.
only one way. If anything's gonna happen, it's gonna happen in there.
Hold my beer and watch this.
So daytime, we were walking to town from that side, I guess.
So as a group, we're gonna go back to town in the daylight.
After
Yeah.
hiding us
We're gonna go back through the town
successfully.
and get our boat
Got it.
and go to the island.
So this time you're approaching on the
Mm-hmm.
east side,
Mm-hmm.
southeast side,
East side.
east side, and what would be the symbol for that? East side. And again, when you get to about 80 feet away,
Mm-hmm.
the guards manning the gate see you. Their skin erupts into this shadowy form as their eyes, pinpoints of light appear.
Alright, let's run.
They all sort of in a quick succession, all erupt into shadow
I
forms,
turn around
and they all point.
Alright.
Alright.
I guess.
You run?
Yeah, we run.
Yeah.
Yes.
Run!
Hypnotic pattern. Run.
Once we get back out of range, I feel like we should transform and do a roundabout loop to get into the city, because they'll probably still be on guard. And then steal the boat, good old-fashioned way with wasps.
But still during the day?
I think so.
And what's exactly how are you going to do that? What's the plan? Right now, the boat is moored to a popular dock. A lot of activity,
Mm-hmm.
to and fro. It's Gareth, the Gants spared no expense to make sure their boat was well taken care of. They're not really water people, so it's not a huge boat, but it's a nice boat.
Does your wasp
1,000
have to
gold
stay near you?
I don't think so.
Because it'd be super awesome if you could just send the wasp to go get the boat and bring it.
Just pray, yeah.
Wasp, bring my boat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wasp, go fetch my boat. Let me see. I don't think it could do something that complicated, just like thinking about it, but maybe. It's a high level
This
spell.
would be like a redisguise thing, and I turn invisible, just try walking towards it to see what happens.
I checked the invisibility thing only lasts a minute.
Okay, so
So that's gonna be kind of tough.
If we had a week to sit on our butts, I could create a false identity and then just waltz right in.
You can't just and turn into something else.
I could
No, I
cast
can-
veil
It says
of
your disguise
darkness
self
on
is
you
normal
so
disguise
that's
self.
just
Yeah.
no one.
I
Okay.
can
Oh, you got that body.
unfailingly create false identity
Okay.
over the course of 7 days.
He's like, let me
Using the
go.
identity as a disguise, other creatures believe you to be that person
Yeah.
until given
Am I
an obvious
torturing you?
reason not to.
I'm
But
torturing
it takes
her.
a week to
Oh.
create one.
Yeah,
Good boy.
and wouldn't you have to be in the city
Big
to be able to
gentleman.
create like a false
Big
identity? Like
gentleman.
telling people like, hey, that.
I don't think so.
There might also be, through research, there might be ways to circumvent
Let's
the
see. You can't
to circumvent the shadow bound, so they
It just I
maybe
can't
don't see
try
you as
impersonating someone
non-shadow
else
bound.
known.
Did I miss
We
anything?
did.
Yes, they wanted to test to see. They thought everything might be cool because no one had the shadow and
Yeah.
the
That's
glowy
the only
eyes.
thing.
So they're like, let's just walk into the gate and see if we get stopped. So they started
In the
heading
daytime.
towards that gate, and all the guards were like,
Oh,
turned into shadow form with their eyes glowing.
That's so rude.
And they were like, run!
Yeah.
So now they're stealing the boat.
So that's how you make
Okay.
shadows around you.
Well,
Wait, I thought we had a
when
boat.
were in
Yeah,
Verizon,
the boat
so,
we're stealing.
I mean, we
Oh,
knew
is
there
he
were
in
a
your
bunch of
lap?
boats,
Oh
and
my
Telvis
God,
had
big
a boy.
boy.
He did spend some time
Big
looking at the boats.
chunker.
Right.
I wonder if he remembers anything from the books.
I
about
bet he
that.
remembers everything from the books.
Yeah,
And there
Telvis
might
is-
be ways, like if you think of a creative idea to do it.
Like,
Like,
flash,
I'm not opposed to
like
some
just
rule
major
cool,
illusion
crazy
of,
plan.
Major illusion of shadows
smells like
around
pickles.
all of us to see if it's a visual thing.
Like somewhat of pickles.
I'm not going to say what
I've watched
might
that like
work
the
and
bat.
what might not, but
We
but
could
something
try.
like that.
I'd say it's worth a
I love
try.
pickles.
There could be an
Pickles at
academic
Renaissance Festival are
solution.
the
There
best
could be a
pickles.
religious
Have you
solution.
had
There
them?
might be
The pickles at
We
Renaissance
don't have
Festival.
any,
Oh my god.
and we
They're like
can't get anywhere to
huge.
do
They're
any
so
research.
darn great.
You
They're mwah.
were
I would genuinely
willing
Yeah.
to like
Exactly, same.
go with it and like
Just immaculate.
let's say I created a false identity a little bit ago and I just have it at the ready.
That seems some
That
in
would've
within
been
Lee's
something
character
Because
to have.
I have the
a fake ID
infiltration
at any point.
expertise where given a week I can create a false identity for myself that like unless someone is given an obvious reason not to believe me, like they'll believe that I am who I say I am.
Right. But is who you say you are also shadowbound?
See, that's what I would want to try and figure out.
Right.
Is I like go into my false identity and then go into town like, does it still register?
Right.
Or is it like one of those things where it's like on site, but like...
It sounds like, I mean, for a rogue ability like that, it sounds like something where, you know, you draw up fake papers, you maybe wear a disguise, so it's more of like a convincing people that you're someone other than who you say you are,
Yes.
Versus any sort of magical cloaking or subterfuge that way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if that would circumvent the kind of mystical shadowbound.
Like me as a character, I'm like not harboring any delusions that this will work, but I'm curious.
But that's definitely a route that you could take. There might be.
Because I'm also very fast, so like as soon as like I cross the threshold into the town, and I see someone start to like Veil of Shadows or whatever, like I can book it out.
What is he
Like,
doing?
it'd be nice if you could just keep it like on a ring or something. Touch the ring and then shoot.
Odd.
Invisible and stuff.
I'm looking up at
Like Flash style?
He's up at
Major image.
And he
might work.
Yeah, honey, I love you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'll
I'll
just
stay.
use my action to keep
Oh.
it with us. We can do that.
We'd have to stay really close together because it's 20-foot cube.
20 foot, but
Also, maybe give some thought if there's anything that you ran into that could give any more information as to what might be happening.
I mean, we've been doing research on other things, and we have the books from Barata's Hold that we've looked through. Do we remember anything about that? Like, is there a check that Thomas can make to see if he remembers anything about Shadowbound?
These shadowbound seems like a new thing to you.
Okay.
It's definitely not anything. It's unlike anything that the group encountered on the island with Lady Elia and what was going on there.
In that case,
Visually, I mean, the parts of it were the same. There was mind control happening, perfect society being formed, sort of thing happening. But visually, things are different. This whole shadow thing with the eyes. This is all brand new stuff.
in that case, we're gonna try Major Image. See if we can recreate the visual effects of it, and maybe like the chanting sound effect and stuff as we walk through, and see if they still come after us.
Well, we can try that next game.
Sounds good.
If you're game. All right, 7:56. Do you know where your children are?
I already told you no.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
Aaron,
Alex.
Tony, are you still?
Shadows dance in twilight's glow, whispers of a world unknown, eternal tale of rise and fall. Chaos reigns in nature's call. Angels sing of life's ballet.